Boomich, what do you think about the matchup with Bait?
One team will reach 13 rounds first.
We win BetBoom, after we win Vitality, and after this we take top 1.
Dude, you just almost pushed someone off the stage.
Did you show the calories there?
Guys, where am I going?
Well, it's the morning here of IEM Atlanta's Media Day, the first Media Day of 2026. Looking forward to getting into it. We've got FaZe up first, who made it surprisingly to the playoffs in Fort Worth. So I'm going to talk to them and see how they're feeling after a surprising playoff win going over there in Blast. So we'll see how they're feeling this morning in Atlanta. Hello, it's Media Day, everybody's favorite, I know, sorry for, but Nate, we're going to talk to you. Obviously, I was casting you guys back in Fort Worth. You guys made it to the playoffs really surprisingly. You were a really fun player to watch so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing you here in Atlanta. But, how are you feeling after such a surprising event at the last one? Are you feeling like more confidence now in the FaZe jersey?
Yeah, for sure. I feel more confident. I mean, we had more repetition coming into this tournament. We had more practice. We had more reviews and stuff. So for sure, more confident. Yeah, and it's always fun to play under the FaZe banner.
Yeah. So for you guys, obviously, there was a week in between the last event and this one. So what did you guys get up to?
Sorry?
What did you guys get up to in the time between Fort Worth and Atlanta?
We did some practice. We did some review, of course. I think we had some good takeaways from Fort Worth and the practice. I think it's gonna be way better, even if the time was a bit short. Like we didn't have like full week or like 2 weeks of practice, but I think still a lot of takeaways, and it's gonna be good.
I was casting beside the French commentators, and they were going crazy every time you would get like one kill. So have you felt like a lot of support from the French scene coming into FaZe?
Yeah, for sure. Even before I was in FaZe, I had always a lot of support from the French fans. As an up-and-coming like talent in FaZe, where there's not a lot of players, for sure, like the support is more redirected into you, and for sure, it's always great to have the support of the French fans.
Well, you said you had a couple of takeaways from Fort Worth. So what was the biggest takeaway for you guys as a team?
I cannot reveal all the secrets, but I think there's a lot of takeaways on the communication, especially. I think that if we focus on that, it's going to be great for the next tournament.
Well, all your teammates are all gathered around watching you, got the phones out. You feeling the pressure a little bit?
No, I'm the star player here, so.
Star player here, okay. Well, your turn, bro. Yeah, second here, Jay. Well, I really enjoyed listening at Blast. It was really fun to listen to your hype that you were bringing to the energy. Yeah, we were listening, we hear you screaming, bring the energy for the team. I really enjoyed that. So, how has it been for you stepping up to an organization like FaZe, becoming the coach? Like, how has that transition been so far for you?
Transition has been actually pretty easy, pretty chill. I expected a bit more obstacles in my way, maybe, but players have been very welcoming. So has the upper management been, right? Fans have been really supporting. Didn't expect that, even though the circumstances in which I came in were not the best, obviously. But so far, so good. I enjoy my time here very much, and I'm glad I can share it also again with my young child Ryan,
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure to watch you so far. But so coming into FaZe, like you said, you came in at a pretty tough time, right? So as a coach who's coming in, what is your plan? What's your goal when you come into the team? Like, what's the first thing you're trying to achieve with this organization and this roster so far?
It's difficult. Most importantly, have to assess the situation that we're currently in, right? And with Kerrigan leaving the team, obviously there's going to be somewhat of a rebuild. So it's for me just to get a feeling for the players, how they're working, how they're operating, how they get along with each other. Then furthermore, also with the coaching staff, build a shared vision that we are working on closely every single day together. And just bring a lot of good vibes, energy into the team at the moment, because we don't know what the rebuild is going to look like. And so as of right now, just focusing on the moment, making sure that the players are being heard, making sure that the players are being helped every single day, and just give them a lot of positivity, a lot of energy, because the results have been really bad, but a lot of times some of these results didn't really reflect kind of the skill level that they are on or that they have. Yeah. So it's just coming down to me to remind them of what they have achieved over the last couple of years in the past, and just making sure that people are enjoying themselves, right? And also when it comes to enjoying themselves, giving them a lot of freedom on the server, making sure that they're comfortable both off and on the server, And that's also something I've been working on with Russ or Twist very closely, right? And it has been working really well so far.
Awesome. Well, your teammates are walking off, so we can walk and talk if you'd like to rejoin them. We'll have to get our cameraman not walk backwards down the stairs. But a question for you I have is, what was something that really impressed you about your team? Because I think going into Fort Worth, no one really expected much of FaZe, to be honest. Like, they were considering this a team that might not even make it out of the group stages. But you guys really showed up. You were competitive the whole way through. So for you, what was something that really impressed you about the players you've got on your team?
I mean, it's no secret that I have players on my team that have a lot of fucking experience, right? So they are very resilient. They have a lot of things in their individual playbooks as well. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that I was like surprised by a lot of teammates, because obviously they are big veterans on the scene. So I've been following them myself, not necessarily only like as a competitor, but also sometimes as like just a guy who enjoys seeing good Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
And you could definitely see that they have shown a lot of good Counter-Strike also in Fort Worth, even though there were still a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
But we knew that coming in that there's going to be a lot of mistakes. And maybe one thing I can say is surprised that maybe it's actually the mood. Like I said before, you would expect with the kind of VRS standing that we did have before Fort Worth that mood might be down, might be a bit dire, but it was the complete opposite. And that's probably the thing that I can say I was most surprised with. Besides like CS level, I mean, I knew that they were insane players, right? And maybe surprised by the way they were welcoming both me and Ryan as some sort of lesser experienced guys, right? So they were very welcoming. They're also very accepting of our feedback, our input that we bring every day. Even Ryan is bringing a lot of input, right? So in that case, I was also pleasantly surprised.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think you mentioned something there about the VRS. That must have been the highest pressure for FaZe coming in as an organization, because you guys were like on the brink of falling out of Tier 1 events completely. Obviously, with the Fort Worth performance, you're kind of back in that conversation again. But coming into Atlanta, Astana's on at the same time. So there's going to be a lot of VRS chopping and changing of points and everybody going up and down the ranking. Is that the same conversation, the same goal, just to get some big VRS wins here for FaZe? That's the main objective?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like I said before, for me, it was like coming in here, seeing how everybody's operating, but deep down, we also knew that we need to be performing to a certain level here to at least get some VRS points. Because when I was coming in, I don't think FaZe had 10 LAN wins secured when I was coming in, so we needed to get that LAN wins maxed out again, and we've done a decent job so far with Blast at Blast, right? So now it comes down to us also like kind of replicating this year and also getting some important VRS points. It's not going to be impacting that much on like maybe the major in Singapore, right? But it could be somewhat important for like the tournaments coming up after the summer break. And we do have another tournament after IEM Atlanta where we go to Barcelona, right? Okay. The stake tournament. So yeah, main objective is going to be, for me still, like getting a feeling for everybody, and for the guys, just be in the moment. We haven't set any expectations. So what? We're just going to be going in there and try to play good Counter-Strike, have fun, and hopefully get some VRS points alongside.
Well, thank you very much for your insights. Appreciate it. I'll let you get back to talking to your teammates and getting everything done. But thank you very much, NKJ.
Thank you.
Well, welcome to the lobby. I have been able to grab Skrunk, who is stepping in for BC.Game. Can you tell me about the process right now? Because it seems like there's a lot of things happening in your camp right now, and it's maybe hard to follow for some people at home.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things happening. I mean, obviously we benched Motivius and Argon, so there was like 2 spots to fill in the roster. Then we managed to get Senzu, which is great. And I feel like just the management decided for IGL they just want to wait out this decision. And I mean, I have played 1 year ago, and I've been, I guess, pretty decent tier 2, tier 3 IGL. And like, so it's like, was a natural step for me to maybe step in before making a rush decision, because we want to like have a proper roster long term. So yeah, for me personally, it's like unbelievable. Like somebody like told me 3 years ago I play with Simple and Electronic on LAN. Like it's a fever dream, I always say. But also I take it serious. Like it's not just I'm here for the rules, just to enjoy. Like we want to get far, we want to get some wins, and I've been grinding a lot. So ever since I heard it's maybe a possibility, like which was like a couple of weeks ago, I've been playing non-stop deathmatch every day and playing the game a lot. So I can be as much ready as I can be. If I'm ready, we'll see on the server. But it's interesting, but I'm excited actually. Like I'm really excited to play.
Yeah, so because for people that don't know, you called before, right? This was you were able to sort of bring together some younger guys, and you guys actually played, I think, quite aggressive Counter-Strike. Do you think that will translate well? I mean, I understand this may not be a full-time solution, but it feels like that's a good compatibility fit with the people you have on the roster.
Yeah, I mean, I've played in like, let's just say, weird international mixes before, like with Sangal, where I had like Turkish, German, Austrian, Swedish, Hungarian, like lots of different nationalities. So that's definitely helpful. And yeah, I've played in many styles in my career, so I can try to implement it in this team. But for me, the only thing I need to do is making like Sensu, simple, electronic, and even crazy, just make them able to perform. Because if they're all shooting hard, it's hard to beat us. That's my main goal. And whether it's fast plays or slow plays, it's always on the how you want to approach the game. Every game can be different, but yeah, for me, it's just I kind of do what I did before with my past teams, but here I need to less micromanage and stuff. I don't need to tell them, okay, don't peek here. They know, they know how to play the situations out and win the rounds. So it's easier on me actually than was before. But yeah, my goal is just making them shine, honestly.
Do you think they might even micromanage you a little bit if it really comes down to it?
Yeah, they've been doing like we've practiced a couple of days definitely, and I'm learning a lot as well. Like before, right, we had like a team already with setups and strats and rounds, and I know them of course from coaching, but playing is always something different because when you play, you have like your own idea in mind, and they are definitely helping. They're like telling me, okay, go here, play this, and it's also helping. But yeah. I try to be really like a captain and agile, and they're also accepting it and open to it. Like it's not like, oh, you're standing, we're not taking it this serious. No, we're really trying to be a real team and just making the best out of it.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Of course, we look forward to seeing what you guys can put forward so early on, especially in this new transition. So thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
You have had to go through a few changes recently. How are you finding the new system, I guess, that's being worked on?
I think we are just trying to get more chemistry together because we have like 5 days together practicing. So I don't know. Let's see.
You don't have to go into detail, but are the pracs feeling good from the start?
Yeah, I think Senzo brings us a lot of firepower and openings. So yeah.
You're quite the firepower guy yourself. I feel like you maybe can sometimes underplay that a bit. How has it been finding space between all of the stars that you have on the roster as well?
I mean, in my new roles now, I just have to do my job. They'll probably carry me a lot of times, but if they come to my bomb site, I have to kill them. So
it's always a good feeling when you get carried a little bit.
Yeah.
But I know you've done some carrying it your own. How is it sort of separating from the? I mean, you worked with the Portuguese core for quite some time. How's it been separating the different styles, I guess, that you're going to be playing?
I didn't understand.
So the style of Saw or Mutarus is very like, it felt more organized perhaps. How are you adjusting to I guess it's only 5 days practice, but how are you adjusting to the new style?
I mean, it's a bit different because on Saw it was more like on flow, how the games will happen. And here is more, I would say, more structure. So it's a bit different, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your time, Crazy. Thank you for taking the moment. So that's some early looks into BC.Game and the lobby. We'll see if we can find some more teams to grab in a moment.
We've found NAVI. I saw someone almost get pushed off the stage, so we're going to have to inquire about that. I'm not sure if the photos... Are the photos done? Are you leaving?
Yes. Take him. He's running away. Take him.
I saw... Yeah, he did?
Yeah, he wanted to.
Dude, you almost pushed someone off the stage.
No, it's not true.
I saw it. I don't know if the camera caught it. I saw it.
No, it's not true.
Well, there's a lot of questions for you, mate. I saw you in the FaZe house.
It's not true, bro. It's AI.
You took a picture with it?
No, it's AI.
Is it really?
No.
You went there or you didn't go there?
No, I went.
So you went to the FaZe house?
Yeah.
So it's not AI?
It's not the FaZe house, but yeah.
But you used to watch them when you were younger?
Not the CS, like the streamer CS.
The Call of Duty stuff?
Yeah.
Bro, Call of Duty. Come on, you know as much as I do. That's not a real game.
No, it is.
Okay, so you been having a good time in the States?
Yeah. It's already, I think, 20 days here.
Well, that's it. You were here before for Fort Worth. Then you guys were hanging around in LA?
Yeah. From LA, we come here also.
Blade's been enjoying it.
You should ask him, bro.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, look, you got to go set up, right?
Yeah.
I'll come find you after. I'll go talk to the boss. All right, good luck. You've been having a good time in LA, sir.
Yeah, I mean, like all the team, like they were just hanging around, and I think they liked the experience.
You look like you got some sun. You been outside?
I don't think we've been a lot of sun. We practiced. We had only 1 day off.
Come on.
We had only 1 day off, but it was short practice day, so we had time for ourselves. And I think it's not the season yet. The beaches was empty, but it was still beautiful, and some people were there.
So you guys were practicing. Where were you practicing?
In FlyQuest facility.
I feel like I should know that.
They are very nice people, very nice environment, and the office was great.
Okay, cool. So how was the practice, though, in North America? There's not that many teams to play against.
Yeah. Well, we played Marsborn.
Okay, yep.
We played LAG, like LUG.
Yep.
And we played a lot NRG.
Yep.
But Bro was playing from Europe, at least 110 ping or something. It was still good to practice CS, to practice your stuff, you know, like just playing the maps you want and to test some things you want. It's still better than not practicing at all. I think there could also be like wildcard, for example. There are some teams. If you like organize everything good, I think you can find decent practice.
Okay. I have a question for you. Now, this is about the broader Counter-Strike world. The Carrigan Falcon situation. Did you see they lost to 9Z today?
Yeah. It was...
They got owned on Dust. It was like 11-0, and I don't remember the end score, but they were getting owned. But what do you make of the change?
The worst thing is that they lost on city side of Dust 2.
Okay.
This is not something you expect. Maybe T side, because Dust 2 is a very basic map. I think you can just fit your roles, like create a mix like of FaZe player, I mean good tier 1 players, and just to play FaZe, you know, like, and you will still city side might be not bad, right? So find like good anchor long, like Monesis, Opera A, like you sure can say some. It's the map is so basic, you can just say some stuff to do and people understand, you know, like push mid or something. So I don't know, I didn't see the game, I saw only the score.
But what do you think about the change with the roster? Don't worry about the result. You know, they've only been together for 2 weeks. What do you think about Carrigan and Falcons?
Yeah, obviously, like any new lineup, you need time, and it's not even a new lineup. If you just change, for example, anchor, let's say they have previous lineup and they change tests, it might be much more easier switch, right? But when you change IGL, it's completely different story. You need to. There's a system before him, and you can try to teach him what we have, and he will try to adapt. But now it's even harder. Now he will come with his ideas, right? And now they need to start from the beginning, everything. And now they need also to find to be on the same page and find this balance of voices. So looks like they still want to trust him, like from what I understood, and their main goal is Singapore Major. So we need to wait.
Do you think it's a good change in the long run? If you're making a prediction, if you were going to predict the future, do you think it's better for them, this change?
It makes sense because they need a leader, right? It makes sense if they need a leader, but now he must be the leader. So he needs to lead, and they need to listen to him. If the funny thing that if this will not work, now you know that problem is not in IGL, for sure, right? So there's something else.
Okay. Yeah.
It also shows you something, right? But it makes sense on the paper because Carrigan is the most experienced, I think, or maybe with Apex, 2 most experienced IGLs, right? Who are playing for a long time and a lot of teams. He played so many players, so many like crazy lineups, even NVS sometimes. And he has this experience, and they just need to build. But there's enough material to build good teams. They just need to find system that will work, in my opinion. So it makes sense. It's not for me to decide like if I would do the change or not. Maybe my whole lineup will be different. I don't know. So not only one change.
Okay. Let's go back to a bit more lifestyle stuff. While you've been here in LA, is there anything I should ask the players? Right? Has anything happened? Any fun stories that I should try and dig and learn about here?
Well, I think they went to Beverly Hills to shopping.
Beverly Hills.
I think so. Yeah, they've been to Griffith Park. Yeah, I think the funny thing is I was surprised that Makazi was doing photo with Kaisan. I didn't understand that he was his fan from the beginning. And I think no, we didn't hang out so much. We didn't even have some eating in the bar.
Yeah.
Everyone was like more focusing on Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, well, you guys coming in here, it's going to be another Navi Vitality final, right?
We actually we're also expecting this.
Yeah.
Okay, but we at the same time understand that the world is not like spinning around only around these two teams. So there is like, first of all, Astana is happening, and we know that other teams also dangerous, like Foot, Astralis, and some underdogs can surprise you, right? I don't know, maybe BetBoom. Who knows? They're playing for a long time with this core. Okay, so we have experience. We speak every tournament about this, like that you can lose to underdog very easy as soon as whenever you underestimate this opponent, because you instantly slow down everything. You like show your like sloppy version, you know, and then it's not you anymore. It's like they playing versus different team. So we will focus a lot on this, not to have these surprises and I don't know, like how we call it, unexpected results.
Alexi, sorry to bother you, mate. You been enjoying your time in the US?
Yeah, it's been a while now, 2 weeks.
Heard you're a poker player.
Yeah.
You been playing any poker here?
Here? No.
In the US?
Yes.
In LA?
In LA.
Or Texas?
Yeah, Texas was the best place for it.
It is? I don't know anything about poker.
I'm in Texas Hold'em, so.
That's true, that does make sense. Now I seem like a bit of an idiot. I also heard some people went to Beverly Hills. Do you go to Beverly Hills?
Yes, but I've been there before with the ENS, also with OG. We played CS Summit. I'm not sure if we went to Beverly Hills, but with ENS I went definitely.
Okay, has it been nice here? I can imagine practice. I was talking to Blade, he said, you're playing teams like Marsborn and stuff, it'd be hard to get good practice here.
Yeah, maybe some of the practice wasn't the best, but I think it's just keeping the shape, like trying out new stuff. And NRG was a good prep opponent. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I'm just getting in the way here. That's what I do.
No,
NRG was a good prac, you said?
Yeah, they played well.
Yeah? Okay. And he said, Blade said Bro was playing from Europe on like 110 ping or something.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting, but I think it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
He was playing fine as well. He was playing good as well, so.
Okay, nice. I guess otherwise, I was asking Blade about the Falcons news with Carrigan. What do you reckon about that?
I think that they made from an outsider's perspective, I think they made the change. It was not a coincidence. They for sure thought about it, like something that they wanted to change. It's hard to still say if it was a good or a bad thing, because I think the form that Falcon showed on the last tournament seemed pretty good. But also, was it because none of them had pressure anymore? Like they all felt that it's the last tournament with the lineup. It's always hard to say. I think we just need to give it like 6 months to, understand better. But what do you think?
I don't know. It's risky the time that they picked, right? I think, because the team that they had for the major, you ride it out. But I guess, look, having Carrigan as in-game leader of your team and you got the likes of Monacy and stuff in there, it's, I think it's a recipe for success. But whether that success is sooner or later, I don't know. That's the problem I have. You're playing at the moment in the Vitality era, and there's already a lot of other strong, good teams. And Carrigan, he was having a tough time in FaZe. So I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that maybe they understood somehow that for them, the highest chance to win the major or contend for the title was to make a change. Obviously, everybody's thinking how to bring Vitality down. Maybe this was their plan. And I think the first tournament, it's too early to say anything. After the major, we will have a better picture on all of the teams that made a change recently. But yeah, I still think that we need to give it more time than only the major.
For sure. All right. Thank you for your time, Alexi.
Thank you.
All right. Let's jump around here. Oh. Makazi's happy. He's about to sign the sheet. Emma, who's the better poker player, you or Alexi?
Alexi.
Yeah? You taking tips from him, or you learning off him? What's the go? You into it? Are you playing it all the time, or what's the deal with it? Some people into chess.
No, I bluff him every time and I win.
Ah, okay. Big balls plays. Who's the best chess player?
I don't know. I just played a game just before now and I smashed him.
Full luck.
No. I smashed him. Checkmate Insta.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you like? Are you a chess player who's playing online doing all that stuff, or what? No.
No. I don't even have an account on the fucking.
Was it chess.com?
Yes. I don't know. I don't have.
All right. So poker, chess, Counter-Strike, that's the main focus here. I think looking at this event, it's missing a lot of the top teams. Is that scarier or is that better? You're like, all right, we just deal with a bunch of, easier teams and then we get in the final and we play Vitality again.
This guy's laughing. No. What? No. I don't think anyone from our team thinking like this. It's basically we treat every opponents like obviously, okay, not obviously like Vita, but like a good opponent. Yeah. We are not underestimating them, and then we will play every game the same, I would say.
Okay, all right, nothing fun there. I thought, yeah, we're gonna own all the noobs, and then
you can go to this guy if you want to roll.
Well, here's the thing. Let me have a chat with this guy, mate. You're the best Ancient player in the world, but you can't play Ancient against Vitality. Isn't that a fucked up situation?
It's fully fucked up, bro. I was scared on Ancient.
I reckon we make a rule: Vitality can't ban Ancient against NAVI.
To be honest, bro, we said like if they think that they're the best team, they need to pick Ancient versus us.
You should say that publicly. Get in their heads.
I say to Flames in elevator.
Yeah, but get on the news, mate. Say it out there.
We can say to them like, okay, you don't ban Ancient, we don't ban Overpass.
There you go.
I pick Overpass and we pick Ancient.
Okay, nice. Let's do it.
We all have this.
Let's do it here.
We can.
All right, in the final.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Alex, you happy with that?
Fair enough.
All right, nice. Cool.
At least one map we take it.
Oh, that's great. All right, cool. Guys, we solved it. All right, we've solved it. We'll see the final. We'll sort it out. We'll play Ancient. It'll be great. Boys, I'm going to get out of the way because I feel like I'm blocking it. But thank you for your time, sir. And listen, mate, good luck.
Thank you, bro.
I'm here at IEM Atlanta 2026, one of the last big challenges for the teams before they head into the Cologne Major. And behind me is a very interesting team. One of the teams that I guess have certain expectations for, and a player I have certain expectations for, and a player who's been around for a long, long time is NAVI. You're not necessarily home, but you're close to home, I guess.
Yeah, not too far away. Like about a 5-hour flight. What's up?
5-hour flight? Okay, well, that's America, Pretty long time anyway. It's been, dare I say, the rough start to the season. Are you guys ready for this one?
Yeah, I guess. See what happens.
What is gonna happen?
I think we're gonna shoot back, and then they're gonna shoot back, and then one team will reach 13 rounds first.
It's one of those things where both teams are gonna play hard.
Yeah, play hard, and yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Really appreciate the insight, NAVI. Best of luck with it. John, your teammate is useless, but you over here, different story. IEM Atlanta. Big event for you guys. Big test for Cologne. You ready?
I mean, I'd say so. I think that we need wins at this event and in Shanghai before the major. Otherwise, we're not going to have any events next season. So every single match is super important for us.
Super important for you. Does it add any pressure that it's on quote unquote home turf?
No, I don't think so. I think that the pressure is pretty much equal everywhere since, like I said, every game is important for us to even attend events next season.
That's fair enough. You're in a interesting situation in that regard. In terms of the lead up to the tournament, boot camp, practice, how it's been going?
I think practice has been going pretty well. I think that we've been hunkering down on things that we've been needing to talk about and trying to get more on the same page. I think that we've been playing better, so now we just got to show it here in the match.
That's the thing, one thing is playing good in practice and another one is transferring that into the games. Has that been difficult for you guys, or is it, just a case of, developing as a team and getting to know each other?
Well, I'd say in the beginning, like when I joined, we were like insane at practice, but I don't think that we've been improving the same way that we have been before as we have been in the last couple weeks since Rio. I think that we've actually been focusing on the actual issues, the more root issues of understanding how we want to play certain situations and play in general. And I think that it's been helpful for us a lot. We've been doing a lot more theory of how we want to play more rounds, more review instead of just spamming more games.
Okay, and I have a question for you because I'm super, super interested in now watching your mouse, and I know you're one of the players that nerd a lot about stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Try to tell me what this kind of custom grip is all about, because you have different custom things added to your mouse, right?
Well, honestly, I just try to put as much grip as possible on it because my hands get sweaty, and I think ever since 2018, putting grips on my mouse like has just helped a lot more, because like a lot of times like I'd be like playing and then I'd have to like do this to like, you know, just get the sweat off, and I'd actually even die because of it sometimes. So it just makes me feel a lot more confident.
Okay, and I'm looking at your screen, your crosshair as well. That's not your crosshair, no?
That's not it, yeah. That's just the video settings one.
Okay. What are you saying?
You should ask him about the mouse pad that he's been testing out.
I was just about to say the mouse pad, John.
Yeah, I'm actually just going to use the desk now. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I've actually been testing like a new mouse pad, but the airline lost my luggage, and I don't like rolling up my mouse pad, so I might have to, I'm going to get a temporary mouse pad probably until it arrives.
I'll just use the desk, you know. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Desk isn't too bad, yeah. That's not too bad.
All right, best of luck with it, John. Sure, you show up to IEM Atlanta, mega important tournament, and dare I say it, one of your star players show up without a mouse pad. As a leader for your team, how does that make you feel?
I mean, a lot of lost confidence now, you know. He has to play on the table. Very unfortunate.
Is that a kickable offense in your opinion?
No, never.
No?
No.
Back in my days, I think it would have been.
No, it's fine. These days you can play on anything, right? You can play on glass, table, wood, whatever you wish, you know? So as long as he performs.
As long as he performs. You don't have any grip on your mouse. Is that you're not a sweaty player?
No, I don't know. It's I just play, honestly. Yeah.
Try not to think too much, right?
Yeah, that's my main goal with gear. Is like I just try not to think too much about it. Probably this mouse pad is a little bit old. I don't know, but yeah, I just try to plug and play.
If it works, it works. Now for the tournament, obviously, you guys need some sort of result. As John said, you need to win some games if you want to play tournaments next year as well. So how important is it for you as a team to go in here and have a great showing?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the tournaments we played throughout this year were very important no matter what to us, because we've always been on the line of reaching the next tournament. So any tournaments is important for us. I think now we have to really step up and prove that we can play at a high level again, especially for the next year, because obviously the tournaments will matter next year and we need to get invited to them. So yeah, every game matters for us, and it's a very important job.
Very important job. Now, part of winning games is first and foremost showing up, and I count 4 players here. Where's the last guy?
I mean, just like Alicia's mouse pad, you know, it didn't show up today, unfortunately. No, he had a canceled flight, so he's going to show up a little bit later. But hopefully he does show up.
Okay, is he important, or can you win 4v5 if needed be?
I think Mario is very important, actually. You know, when he puts on his Super Mario performance, then he can win the game by himself. So hopefully he's gonna come.
Well, let's count on that. Thank you so much. Sure. Last guy here, Ultimate. John speaks about improvement as of late, good practice. You feel the same?
Yeah, I feel like we're playing practice.
Yeah, you're playing practice. Is it going well?
Playing, yeah.
Good or bad, or just practice?
Amazing.
Amazing practice. Okay. Nav told me that all the teams here are gonna play hard. You think so too?
Play what?
Play hard.
Play hard?
Yeah.
No, maybe.
What does it mean? What does it mean to play hard?
A lot of intensity, I guess.
Yeah.
Doing their best. We're also gonna play hard in that case.
You're gonna do your best.
Yes.
And you're gonna play hard.
Yes.
Does that mean Liquid will make the playoff?
Win the event. Yeah.
Win the event.
Of course.
I like that confidence.
Always.
Always. Even though that Mario didn't show up today, you can still win?
No, it's fine. Like, he's set up.
He's set up. He's over there. Well, you heard it here first. Liquid are going to win IEM Atlanta. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. I don't really know, to be completely honest. One thing I do know is that it's a very, very important event for Team Liquid. As John said, as Shuhei said, hasn't really been the best start to 2026. And if they want to continue to play the biggest tournaments after the major in Cologne, they got to rack up some win. They got to get some points for the VIS system. So all the pressure is on Team Liquid.
All right, we're here with GamerLegion now ahead of the lobby. And we're going to just go down the line, I guess. We'll got PR first. Hey, how are you doing this morning?
I mean, pretty good, but I was waiting for an elevator like 18 minutes today, so that caught me off guard.
Dude, it was crazy, wasn't it? Like, I remember I was standing there, and it was like 10 minutes, and then I get in the one, and I realize, oh, this isn't even the right floor. Like, it's crazy. It's going up. I feel like those elevators are crazy, so we're going to be having to keep an eye on that. Some players might miss some games. It's wild out there at the moment. Yeah, but obviously you guys coming into this event, GamerLegion really performed at the last tournament. You know, Fort Worth was incredible for you guys going into that event. So, I mean, that's got to fill you full of confidence coming into this tournament.
I mean, it did. It feels good to hit playoffs again after such a long time and playing in front of the crowd. It was really nice feeling. So I think we gained a little bit of confidence, and we're gonna do our best. And if we play good and have maybe some little bit of luck, we can hit the playoffs here as well.
Well, we got a young player here in PR, but you now have Snacks leading the team right now. How has that been? I'm sure. Did you watch like Snacks as a young kid when you were watching him play? Do you remember his like big moments and when he was like a star player in Counter-Strike at the top?
To be honest, I wasn't watching Counter-Strike back then, so I mean, he's pretty good, yeah. But I watched some. He was showing me some clips like when he was young, how he was playing. You know, I remember some ace on Mirage in BEPS with USP. So yeah, he was pretty good back then.
Yeah, he was pretty good. Snacks was pretty good. But now obviously having to take more of a leading role. He was playing incredibly well as well at the last event though. Like Snacks was having some master classes going on there. So how's that been sort of coming into the team? Like have you learned anything from Snacks? He's staring at you right now, by the way. Pressure's on.
I learned a lot of things. He's
everything you know.
Everything I know is going behind that guy. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not scared of him, and he's the best, guys.
Yeah, Snacks is the best. Well, let's go talk to Snacks, shall we? He has invited us basically with the stare down. I mean, you've just been so funny and entertaining. That's what it is. I mean, obviously, rolling back the years though, Snacks at the last event you were popping off, playing really well back in Fort Worth. So, you know, individually had some great maps coming into it. Into GamerLegion again. How is Snacks developed as an in-game leader from the last time you played in GamerLegion to now coming back for another time?
I developed very good. With the help of my coach and second coach, or Astralis, I don't know how we call Dennis in our team. He's a part of a membership, a family membership here. So I think they're helping me a lot, especially with the individual form as well. I did some upgrades, let's say. It was good last time, but I wasn't sick, and now I feel a little bit sick, so I don't know how it's gonna be, you know. Last time when I was sick, I got the worst rating in my life.
Oh. So we'll keep an eye on that then. But you know, you stood in here in America a couple of years ago in Dallas. I remember a big performance then. You guys went to the final, so that was insane. You feel like you've got some good form when you come to the USA. It feels like you're getting to the finals all the time at this point.
I know back in the days I always loved to come here. They have a lot of good barbecues and food, and I'm enjoying myself here. But last, let's say, 8 months, I was trying to a little bit fix my health issues, let's say, and a little bit get rid of my fat, you know. And after 2 weeks here already, I'm like, I think 2 weeks is too much to be in America, you know. I'm gonna become big as I don't know, 2 years ago.
It's real hard, you know. And you guys were here obviously between Fort Worth and now, so you've had like a week off. So what did you guys get up to? Did you have some good barbecue? Did you have some good meals?
I mean, I had Fogo Chow Korean barbecue and the Cheesecake Factory, like usually the trio I'm always coming to. I had the terrace back with my wife as well. I'm probably gonna visit some as well still.
Yeah. I mean, we're here in Atlanta. You guys got to get some peaches. You got to get some peach cobbler. That's what I picked up yesterday. It was pretty damn good. So you got to try that.
I should try that?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm looking for it then.
Yeah, it's real good. You know, the Cheesecake Factory menu, it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
Bro, it's like, I feel like, did you show the calories there? I feel like it's I don't know, I think it's a cup, like, really, like, I don't know.
Yeah, the calories are like 2,000 calories for one, like, pasta dish. But the menu is like this thick, dude. It's crazy.
It is. I mean, whatever you want to eat there, you can eat everything, but you're not going to have a space for cheesecake after.
I always find some space for the cheesecake. What's your go-to cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory?
I mean, usually... I mean, I don't know, actually. It's random, you know. I always take the Caesar salad, you know.
Okay.
And they are asking the big one or small one. I'm taking the small one. It's big as fuck, you know.
Yeah. No, dude, you never have to order anything big here in America, that's for sure. But okay, so coming into this event, a question about the Counter-Strike. Obviously, some great form coming out of Fort Worth. I think Vitality obviously kind of humbled you in the first map, but coming back to that second, some really cool performances from you guys in that final. Were you proud of the team to not completely disappear when you got banged out by Vitality there?
I think, yeah. I mean, the Mirage was tough, obviously, and they crushed us. But then on overpass we bounced back, so I can tell there is a resilience in the team that we want to fight still, even there is something not going in our way. So yeah, I'm really happy that we could have fighted on the overpass, and probably with one maybe pistol, because we lost both of them.
Yeah.
We could have taken the map and go to the third one. So yeah, it was nice.
All right. Coming into Atlanta, what's your expectations of this event? Like looking at GamerLegion, have you had a conversation about what you expect to get here?
I mean, last time in Atlanta, I don't know what was last time mine in Atlanta. I remember 2017. It was tough in the final, you know. I hope it's gonna be final again, yeah, but maybe not against Astralis.
We all remember that one. Has PR even watched that game? I don't even know if he's seen that game.
I don't know. I probably play more Counter-Strike than he is on this planet, you know.
Yeah, that's.
How old are you? 13?
I'm 18.
18 years old. Okay.
I started in 2000, so.
Oh wow, that's the year I was born. So I'll see you later, Snacks. Thank you very much. But let's go talk to some of the other younger players on the team. We got Towson here. I got a chair. Hell yeah. How are you doing coming into Atlanta?
I'm doing good coming in. We had like a week off. I mean, we played CS, but we had some time off, so it was nice.
What'd you do?
Went to the pool, ate some good food.
Got sick?
Got sick as well. Yeah.
That's not good. What kind of sickness are we talking? Like fever, or were we like hiding in bed, or?
I mean, not fever. It's like a sore throat and a blocked nose and a headache as well. So.
All right, it's passed?
Not really.
Oh shit! Gonna zoom away. Yeah, it's okay. I'll pick it up as the event goes on, I'm sure. But okay, so classic lamb flu symptoms. I mean, obviously for GamerLegion, massive result coming in Fort Worth. Do you feel like this sickness is going to affect you guys coming into this week, or are we going to keep an eye on that?
Nah, we're pretty used to this, to be honest. I think PR has like sickness every event we play almost, so yeah, we're used to it.
What are we going to do to boost his immune system? We get some more barbecue in, or?
We're going to kick him out of the team.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. He can't be around people. All right.
You know, when this is coming, you need to get rid of it, you know?
Yeah, the weak link. Cut out the weakness. But okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. You know, what's your biggest enjoyment so far this year, Towson? Because I think last year we got to see some great performances from you individually. GamerLegion had a lot, I think it was positive things towards the start of last year, then obviously fizzled out. And we didn't get to see you guys for a long time. So what's been the best thing about this year for you inside of this GamerLegion squad?
I think the best thing for us this year is probably winning on the big stage against Astralis. I think that was like the biggest highlight so far of 2026. And then yeah, let's see if we can continue with that performance in this event.
All right, looking forward to it. Well, thank you very much. That's GamerLegion ahead of Atlanta. Excited to see it. Hopefully they all feel better. I mean, best of luck getting better. And hopefully PR can, you know, get that immune system boosted a little bit, get some vitamins or something.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Raz, anything you really wanted to say on the microphone? Is there anything in particular you really want to get out there into the world?
I mean, I think I have a good history here in America. I think
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. We're not in Oakland,
particular event, right?
Yeah. All those many centuries ago back then. But you know, coming in, do you feel like you're still riding a high from Oakland? You know, how does that really feel in coming into Atlanta?
Yeah, of course, it always feels good, like when I'm here. And I mean, I don't think I'm riding that high anymore, but still, like every time. I mean, this place has a special place in my heart always, and that's why I really enjoy playing here. And so yeah, hopefully I can bring another trophy back from this place, and that would be sick.
That would be sick. I mean, you guys, like, I would say, from the outside perspective, we probably wouldn't have considered GamerLegion a team that could do a lot of damage if it wasn't for Fort Worth. But that has kind of changed everybody's perspective now on your team. And I think coming into a tournament like this, where the field is not necessarily the strongest, I think we do feel very confident about GamerLegion and what you guys can do. Do you feel that same sentiment?
Yeah, of course. I think even like when we went to the in Fort Worth event, we went really far, like much farther than we probably expected. Like I think after that event, we kind of realized like, damn, we can win against these teams, and we can actually win an event here. And I think going into this event is definitely like the same thing. And I would say the teams here are in a similar caliber as the previous event. So definitely think we have a good shot here, and that's what we want to do.
Well, there's one big team here that's the same. It's obviously Vitality. So when you guys played them, what do you kind of take away from that game when you look back on it?
I mean, what I would say is like, you can feel that they're humans. Okay. They're not robots, and they are beatable.
And they haven't been practicing. They've been out in like Yosemite and having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, that's like what Rob said. Like, if anyone can beat them, it should be like around this time, right? And yeah, maybe this event, who knows?
And if they do win, even dominantly in this scenario. Yeah, the next one. There's another one. But yeah, I mean, this is an event where I know personally, I'm feeling very confident. I'm excited to see GamerLegion play. But you mentioned something that happened a long time ago, which is the Oakland performance. But another player that was around at that time was obviously Snacks, But he's back, and you've got to play with him for a while now. How's that feeling, playing with Snacks?
I mean, it's definitely a cool experience because you can really feel his experience that he's been around for a long time and he has a really nice, good view on the game. And I think like he thinks very similar to me and how we view Counter-Strike. Because I mean, we're not from the exact same era of Counter-Strike, but kind of similar maybe. That we developed in the same era as like Astralis and all those teams that had these. Knew all these metas, and I think that's why we think so alike right now. And I think that's nice, and I'm very comfortable around him.
Yeah, so PR hasn't even watched him, man. He wasn't even watching Counter-Strike back when Snacks was top of the world. So it's pretty crazy. Is that crazy for you to realize you're playing with teammates like that young?
Yeah, I just feel like the time flies by so quick when you see these kids, but it's fun. It's fun as well to like be in their, what can you say, like development. Like their progress, and it's really fun to see these kids develop.
Yeah, because you were obviously one of those players, and a very young player coming into a team of experienced players. So, do you have anything you've learned from your experience in your career that you can maybe pass on to them? Maybe we can help PR stop getting sick every event, as they were saying.
That's one of the main goals right now. I think I feel like he's sick every event, but look at him.
Yeah. As long as he's sick in the server too,
Sorry?
As long as he's sick in the server as well.
That is fine. That is okay. But I mean, I'll do my absolute best to like bring my experience to them and all these things.
Well, one of the big problems for GamerLegion has been the AWPer, right? Over the recent months, like it's been hard to find like a consistent AWPer to fit into the team. Hypex was popping off at the last event. Like he had some crazy moments. So I'm sure that gives you a lot of confidence as a team when you can look down at your AWPer and see him capable of pulling off big highlight plays.
Of course, I think. I felt it like as soon as he joined the team, like I saw it like when this guy gets comfortable with us and gets the experience he needs, he's gonna perform really well. And I'm starting to see it now that he gets more and more comfortable, and you can see in the server that he's starting to get these highlights that he had in, I don't know, like in BetClick and all like those teams that he played in. Like he is a flashy AWPer and he can do these insane highlights, and he just needs to be comfortable. I can see that it's happening now.
Yeah, he gave us one of the moments to get excited about when everything felt kind of flat in the arena. Back when you were playing in Fort Worth, that overpass clip on the A-bomb side, like that was the big highlight one. So I guess I should go talk to him about it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Got to.
All right, thank you very much, Rez. Appreciate it. All right, we'll move over and talk to Hypex real quick. Hypex, we just want to touch you real quick. Obviously, you've given us a lot to shout about and get excited about from the last event, some flashy AWP plays. I was just talking to Rez about how we're starting to see you hit those clips and those plays that you were hitting in your other teams. So have you just started to feel a lot more comfortable finally inside of this GamerLegion team?
Yeah, I think it's a growing system. Like I came with a lot of pressure on me, I think. As I said before, I felt stressed every event. I think now it's just getting better and better, getting more comfortable. And I think there's a lot of potential in this lineup. So I'm happy to show what I can do.
So obviously you see all the AWPers were just getting cut over and over again in GamerLegion before you. So did that add like a certain level of pressure coming into it? Like knowing that, or if I don't perform, I'm just next on the long list of GamerLegion AWPers that didn't work out?
Yeah, I knew it straight away. I knew what happened here before. So I had a lot of pressure coming in, a lot of eyes on me, a lot of HLTV guys saying shit, but I just tried to not read it at some point and then just carry on. They believed in me after the New Year's when they didn't swap me out, so that gave me a lot of confidence as well.
Yeah, some belief in your teammates to back you, and obviously you've seen some results from it now. So Fort Worth, you stepped up. You had my favorite highlight of the event in terms of the AWP department on the A-bomb side, so of overpass. So for you, an event like that, you're just excited to just get going again in Atlanta and try and continue that form?
Yeah, hopefully the event's going to be better now, personally. Yeah. I don't think I had some bad 2 games in the middle of the event, but I'm glad that in the last game I got some highlights against Vitality. We could have pulled that overpass through. Who knows what would have happened on Nuke. It's Vitality at the end of the day. So we're happy that we were able to perform on the second map.
All right, so what has been one of the things you've done to try and get mentally, stronger from when you started GamerLegion to now, where you're feeling more confident? What's some of the methods you've taken to get into a better mentality?
I just realised that what people say doesn't really matter. Everyone just hates for the hating reason. Zai was the GOAT and everyone hates on him, so he basically makes not a lot of mistakes and everyone hates it. I think it doesn't matter. I just don't read it anymore. And if I do see something, I just laugh. I think that's the most important thing.
Oh, you can shut them up with some good players in the server, and that's the main thing. So, well, looking forward to seeing you guys play here in Atlanta, and hoping we get some more highlights. So,
cheers,
thanks, appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, yeah, that's GamerLegion here in Atlanta.
We found the tourists, I think we would call them. They come to Counter-Strike events. They don't practice, they win them, and then they go on mini vacations. So right now, we've got a Mezzi and we've got a Zaiwu. The rest of them, I imagine, still taking photos, sir.
Could be still on holiday. I don't know, actually. I don't know what they're doing.
Was it nice to disconnect from what would we call them? The young three, Rops, Flamesy, and Zaiwu, the rapscallions. You were away for them for a couple of days.
I was a little worried for them, to be honest. You never know what could happen. I think Rops is... if it was just Flamesy and Zaiwu, I think the bear would have taken them, I think. But I think with how lucky Zaiwu...
Well, hold up, mate. Hold up. I need you to... Sorry, mate. Sorry, sir. I need you to talk in the microphone.
Okay, we could have done one Flamesy gets 100 bill. I think he's going to still win it.
Really? You back your boy that much?
He didn't see him in the wood. He was crazy.
100 Flamesy against 1 bear. Well, hold up. Guys. Where am I going? What are we doing? You can't... This is Inception vlogging. This is Inception vlogging here. Film the cameraman, not me. Oh, film us. Okay, hold up. Wait, hold up. I need to use this hand.
Fuck the lobby, mate. No. Sorry, yeah. What's up?
I'm here to try and do fun stuff. You know, you guys have been having a lot of fun.
Yes, we had a lot of fun. Me, Mathieu, and Robin in Yosemite. Michelin team on Apex and Mezzi.
Have they come back like 15 kilos heavier and you guys, are looking more...
I think they walked a lot.
We prepared. We only had 2 meals a day, so we had the restaurant in the evening and like a lunch time. And then made sure we did some paddle, some gym. The goal was not to gain any weight. I still want to see if we've been able to do it, but we were very clever with how we did it. We didn't want to gain too much weight, so.
Okay, perfect. It's not. I was going to make a UFC reference, but I don't know if anyone.
You're Joe Rogan of Counter-Strike.
You did say that to me. Don't say that on there. That's gonna.
He's cancelled. He's like a.
Look, he's a divisive figure, mate. People either love him or hate him.
Okay, I don't know. He's just up in the UFC business. Like,
yeah, he's there a lot, isn't he?
And you're up in CS business. Like,
yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah, so
maybe I'm in the wrong place.
No, I think you're in the right place.
Why didn't you want to go to watch the basketball with the boss man?
But to be honest, I'm not a big basketball guy.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I'm not a big sports guy. No, to be honest, I'm not. But Robin trip was sounded a bit more fancy to me. He recommended nature, hiking. I'm all about that life.
But there was 3 teams. Was he part of Jack? Were you part of the Mezzi Apex team or? Jeez, he was on his own team.
His own team. Him and Matt. Yeah, do you not see them on live television? Yes.
I did see it. I thought to myself, you're paying this guy too much.
I will no comment on that.
He was courtside, mate. Those tickets can't be cheap. Is that coming out of your prize money?
We were courtside.
It looked like you were courtside.
They were pretty good seats, I heard, but I don't know. They have connections. Jack has connections. Apparently, he's got some people inside of the NBA getting him good tickets. Do
you want to officially comment on this, sir? Hold up, let me bring the microphone. This has been the most chaotic mic session.
The truth is, Mathieu, being the French superstar that he is, has some connections with both Rudy Gobert and Victor Wembanyama. So he was able to pull some strings and help us get a good discount on tickets. But they were not courtside. We actually tried to sneak courtside at the end of the game because of blowout, and the security were really unhappy with us.
I can imagine so. But you mentioned 2 basketball players. Can you maybe give me Australian sporting athletes of all time who they would be compared to? Because I'm Ian Thorpe, mate. Yeah.
He's making a very specific reference there.
I see. Okay. Big hands.
Well, yeah, big hands, big feet.
Big hands.
Big
Ed.
Oh, Wemby's he's a freak, mate. There's no one like him.
Okay.
He's
what's Zaiwu, because he's the king of French Counter-Strike. Is he up there with those boys? He going out hanging out with the NBA guys?
I think at the moment Zaiwu's ahead of Wemby. Wemby's young.
Okay.
He's got a lot of potential, but he doesn't have the level of dominance. But he could be as dominant as Matsu.
Okay.
I'd say that Wemby's at the level of maybe Shane Warne. It's really
Warney, really
Australian reference. He could. It'll be a race between Zaiwu and Wemby as who is the greatest French performer of all time.
Wow. Okay, I don't. That sounds great.
Although when Wemby goes to like Tibetan monasteries in his off season, Shane Warne had different extracurricular activities.
His were of a different lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, spin bowler. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the Brits know. Yeah. The French not really into the cricket, I don't imagine. Let me go and grill some of these. I want to go. We're going to mix things up. I'm going down the other end. Sorry, I'm whacking people. And yeah, here we go. Mr. Robin Call, were you the planner of the Yosemite trip?
I initiated it, yeah.
Would you recommend that to other people who you may be going to the States thinking, is Yosemite a good place to go? Would you recommend it?
100%.
Okay, so what were the highlights there besides the bear?
Oh, we had 2 days, so there's a lot of things to do. Mostly, I was like, take the different trails and hike. We didn't have time to do that, so we just got to know the valley. The valley itself is really massive. We saw all the mountains. We rode bikes. I think the bikes were the highlight for us. We just, did a whole tour in the valley with the bikes. Talked to some locals, talked to some people who have climbed the mountains there and what it's like. And, some people just go chill and they watch their family members they climb the El Capitan, for example. And that's really cool.
Nice. I woke up this morning, obviously, as a degenerate like I am, opened my phone, Instagram. I saw you put up a bunch of pictures in there. It looks beautiful.
It's one of my bucket list destinations.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
I'll definitely go back when I can.
Okay, nice. Matthew, did you have a good time out there in the wilderness?
Yeah, it was perfect. Like the view, the valley, all the people there was insane, and we have a good time all together as a team.
Okay, so yeah.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say you're only there for 2 days. So what were you doing with the rest of the time?
Actually, what do you mean the rest of the time? Like
the first 2 days we stayed in Dallas, played a bit of CS because actually, when I was doing the planning, it really depended on the weather. So we arrived Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in Yosemite, and actually the days before, so right after Fort Worth, the Monday, Tuesday, it was like less than 10 degrees Celsius. It was really cold in Yosemite those days. So we chose those 3 days to be there, and the 2 days we spent fully there. And it kind of depended on the weather. And the rest of the time, Monday, Tuesday, we just played CS in Fort Worth.
Okay, so well, North American Counter-Strike. I asked some of the teams about that, but I guess, did you travel straight from Yosemite to here? So you guys came as like different groups, or did you different groups? So was it fun to be away from some of the other guys for a while?
Yeah, we were tired of each other, so it's been good to be released of it. So finally we came back, but it was good to far away of the staff, the leader, all these two star players, and finally
Okay, well, great. All right, so. I guess this is a type of tournament where everyone's thinking it's going to be another Vitality Trophy lift, another Vitality Navi final. Is this, look, you guys get these questions all the time, so I'm sure you're fed up of like, oh, you're here to win. We know you're not practicing. We know you've been hanging out, but you can warm into the tournament. There's not that many good teams here. Like, we got to be fair about that. We can't be bullshitting anybody. We'd be lying, Dan, and we don't want to do that. We want to be honest. Yeah. So you come here, the expectation... Like, I've seen it in the interviews. It's, when we're here, we want to win. But lifting another trophy in a row, are you trying to go for, 7 straight like last season? How can we make it better? Matthew, what can we do to make the winning better? Is it possible to make the winning better?
I mean, winning is winning. Like, it's always good to win, in a way. Even though maybe, like in Dallas, we didn't show the emotion of it, but because also the way we played, like we weren't happy of it. But a win is a win, doesn't matter like which tournament is it. Maybe it's like less better team or anything.
Yeah, what if you win in every game 13-0?
Of course, because it's also mean we play good and we want to play good. We want to improve our game, our team. So it doesn't matter against who we face, against who, like what tournament we're gonna play. The way is to win the tournament is to play good as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of us saying, a bit like, we want to beat everybody, 13-0 and pants them, make them run around the table, that type of stuff.
Of course, that's the goal of it. Yeah.
Okay, make other people have a miserable time.
Maybe not, but we like to win. That's the point. So.
You're the nightmares for everybody else at the moment.
I don't know. We need to ask them. Did you ask them?
I think I'll ask the next team. It's Sinners, so I'm not sure they're going to have an answer just yet.
You need to ask
Navi.
If you say so.
Oh, this is it. Hold up. I have to ask this. You'll agree, so I'll ask you. I'm going to come this side so I can go to Dan next. I was just talking with Navi, And I said, listen, if you guys, it's grand final again. It's Navi versus Vitality. And I said to Mikaze, you're the best Ancient player in the world, mate. But Vitality, they ban it. And he said, all right, let's do this. They don't ban Ancient, and we won't ban Overpass. And we run it like that. What do you reckon?
Could be funny to have a final like this.
Yeah.
But
Imagine we win Ancient. Imagine.
I'm imagining.
Nabe, well then, what they say?
Well then you
are the world's hands.
Well then you're the best Ancient team in the world.
Yeah, that would be.
Well,
we have 100%. If you say, no.
Well, you lost one to Fury. You lost to Fury last time.
Yeah, but that's 3 months.
Oh, okay. Man, I look with you boys of all time. I'm looking always of all time. That's what we're dealing with these days. Dan, you've been talking about how fun it was to not be with the team.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
what was your favorite thing you did?
Just eating and drinking wine. Huh? It sounds pretty French, to be honest, but no, we enjoyed. It was a good moment together with my dear Brit. It's not often that you see a Brit and a French hanging out together. It's new for us as well. But no, it was just fun. A bit too hectic in New York, too many people. But yeah, like the experience was nice.
Okay, all right. I don't have too many questions because you guys are, you're getting asked questions all the time. I was trying to be more fun, more variety. I asked Matthew a serious question. As soon as I started asking it, I regretted all my life choices. So because it's not your fault. It's my fault, mate. I'm the dickhead asking the same fucking questions you've been asked 100 times. So that's correct. That's bang on, Mr. Personality right here. Are you looking for a hair clip sponsor?
Is there any companies that do that?
The companies that make the hair clips.
Yeah, I'd love to be a Victoria's Secret model.
Lingerie?
They have hair clips, no? They have hair clips?
Lingerie?
No, just for the hair clip.
I don't know if Victoria's Secret do hair clips, do they?
Well, we can invent it. We can become the new sandwich of Joe and Juice. It could be.
We could be the Joe and the Juice of the hair clip world.
Exactly. Hopefully.
How much money do you need to kick that business off? I'll invest.
I reckon me and you, and we just need 20K. 20
each?
No. Just me and you.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, that's pretty easy. We can do that.
Yeah, we make it online, and if people order sandwiches, then we.
Wait, why are you talking about sandwiches? I thought we were doing hair clips.
Hair clips as well, man. We can do anything you want.
We can make.
For me, you're a Churchill, mate. You can do anything you want.
You got to be careful with this guy around, mate. Well, actually, I am kind of British as well.
Yeah, you are?
I got a British passport.
Man, you guys, you Australians are just British. It's crazy. 300 years ago, the country was...
Not that long ago. Yeah. They sent... Well, I don't know. Do I like New Zealand? That's an interesting question. Why? That sounds like a loaded question.
I don't know. We have... different perspective of it.
I think Sydney is better, right?
Yeah, Sydney is...
Wait. Where are you from again? Sydney. Sydney's better than where? Mate, Perth. No one goes to Perth. No one goes to Perth. No, it is great. It's beautiful. It's Sydney's iconic. Okay. But yeah,
from Perth, right?
Yeah.
You're not defending it.
Look, there's no point defending it. Here's
This is a good thing about Perth. They understand their place.
Whoa.
Sponsor's right. It's beautiful. Amazing.
Jeez.
But middle of nowhere.
It is. Look, it's just too far away.
Australia is the middle of nowhere, man.
Yeah, Australia is the middle of nowhere one more time.
It's a bit, Australia.
Look, here's what I say. After you guys win the Singapore major, come down to Perth, right? Okay. And you can, I have a place right on the beach, all right? You guys can stay there. It's beautiful. You'll have a great time, and you'll enjoy it more than Sydney.
Yeah, I think so too. I will enjoy to come.
Okay, you're invited. You're all invited. You can all come. I got enough bedrooms. We should make it work. All right, boys. I've fucked around. I've found out. I've used enough of your time.
So now we're stood in front of another team setting up. It's Pain. I'm just gonna quickly mosey on behind and see if I can get some words with Safe. You're back in a Pain jersey. How does it feel to reunify, I suppose, with Big Uzera?
Yeah, it feels good, seeing old friends like Bigu and the staff. So it feels really good to be back and be back competing. So yeah.
Yeah, there was a small period where you weren't competing towards the end of 2025, but you're an AWPer that, to use your name, safe pair of hands a lot of the time, and you had a lot of your rise and acclaim to fame with the Pain organization and with the structure that came around it. Do you find it's been a pretty easy sort of plug and play back into the roster?
Yeah, I think so, because I think not the mentality, but the way that they play today is kind of the same that I play with them like in the past like was 2021. So it's kind of the same because the way that Bigo calls, but you know, there's a few different things here and there, but you know, I feel comfortable now. Yep.
Yeah, the philosophy feels fairly similar, I think. You had a bit of a strange situation with Astana because you stepped in sort of the last game. I don't think many people will hold that to the standard of what's been happening, but now that you've had a bit more time, do you guys feel good coming into this tournament?
Oh yeah, for sure. We feel good. We have a good preparation, so just looking forward to be playing here.
All right. So thank you so much, Safe, for your time. Hope things go well.
Thank you.
Bigu.
Hello.
I'm just gonna get a couple words if I can.
Okay, sure.
You have had quite a few moving pieces over the past couple of years. It seems like you're trying to find a solution to something. Does now feel like the right time? Because you brought in a hell of a lot of firepower.
Yeah. To be honest, I think we all always thinking that right now is the right pieces, right? So we have to wait and see what's going on, the next steps of the team also. And yeah, I believe right now we can go forward.
Because people talk about you as a fragging in-game leader. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one that really pushes to get a lot of kills. Now that you have these other pieces, do you feel like you're confident and comfortable stepping back away from that sort of entry space-making opportunity?
Of course, I think it's part of the IGL mentality also, because sometimes you have to step back to another players of like Bright and this kind of thing. So right now I just play in some roles, some positions that I feel that is more comfortable for the other players, So I think right now is the right thing to do.
So I used to make this comparison because you and the Mongols actually came up kind of around similar times, and both you and Blitz shared a lot of sort of T-side responsibilities. Do you see yourself reflected in that team, and do you hope to mirror the same successes as well?
Yeah, of course. I always said this in this kind of things in interview or this kind of things, because Blitz is a guy. I don't know if we have the same thinking and this kind of. I don't know if we share this kind of
thought process. Or
yeah, but sometimes I watch Mongols games and I can see myself on him,
Well, he's also had to shift his responsibilities as well, so it seems like you're kind of going through the same growing pains.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for your time, Bigu. I was just talking to Payne. I hope that this team is able to rally behind all of that extra firepower.
Now, it wouldn't be a Counter-Strike tournament, and especially not here in Atlanta, if we didn't have Brazilian presence as well. You know them to always be loud, you know them to play with passion, and you know this team Legacy to also be a team that at times can really, really be annoying to some of the best teams in the world. I'm going to speak to a couple of them. Nissim, heading into IEM Atlanta. Are you excited to be back here?
Yeah, it's a good tournament. Last year I can't play, but I think it's a good tournament.
Expectations for Legacy. I think as of late it's been kind of hard to figure you guys out. Obviously you had good times, good periods, bad periods. Where do you think you're at right now?
Yeah, I think right now we find a good pace for the team. I think with the art change, we think we have a good shot here, and I think we could make a good run here.
Yeah, and you're coming in with a bit of confidence. Last time you played, you won a tournament, and I guess that counts as well. So what are the expectations for you guys here? Is it playoff, or is it just to continue to get better?
I think our expectation for us is make the playoffs, of course, but I think we just need to show like good CS. We want to show good CS.
Alrighty, well, best of luck with showing the good CS and have a good time here in Atlanta. Dumao, I want to speak to you, bro. You've been around for quite some time. You're back in the States now as well.
Yes.
How do you like it here in Atlanta?
It's been nice. I like USA. It's my first time here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been nice.
What is, because I've spoken to a lot of different players, if you were to describe America and Atlanta in particular, I always like everywhere we go, it's just big buildings, tall buildings.
Yeah.
Is it like that in Brazil as well? Is it unique when you come to America?
Yeah, I think every country has your unique style, but it's not big as Brazil is not big as it is here in America. Big buildings, like very big towns, So I think it's different, but here is very nice. I enjoy to be here and just go in the buildings and see how it is around. So yeah.
It is a beautiful country, and the weather is good as well. Now, this is going to be a controversial question to ask you, obviously, but the food here, like the Americans are very proud of their steaks, their fries, etc.
No.
Brazilian food or American food?
No, Brazilian food always.
Much better?
Yeah. There is no other place. And to be honest, everybody knows this question. Brazil is insane.
So it is a stupid question on my part. Speaking of this tournament, you're obviously coming in, straight after a win. Last time you played the tournament, you won it. There's a lot of confidence in the camp now to get back on track, sort of, for Legacy?
I think not because of the wins, but because of the talks we had and the perspective that we have as a team now. I think that this makes us much more confident, and I think the results will come as a consequence of our actions and attitudes in the game.
Is there a minimum goal at this tournament, or is it just to continue to show that you're getting better?
Our goal is to win every game we play. Yeah. So I think our focus is always now, and in this way of thinking and playing, I think we can win against anybody.
Win against anybody. Well, in that case, you can potentially win the tournament. So I wish you the best of luck with that, and have a good one here in Atlanta. Got one final guy down here I want to speak to a little bit. Yeah. In Atlanta. Is it nice to be here?
Yes, it's very nice to be here. It's my first time in Atlanta, and to play this tournament, it's amazing.
It's amazing. It's a big tournament, and I guess it's a tournament where there's also a lot of opportunity to show yourself. Obviously, we have Vitality, we have NAVI, but outside of that, it's kind of like an open field. Is that how you see it as well, that pretty much anyone can be that third best team here?
Yeah, I think all the teams here, it's very good, and everybody can show a good CS, and I think we can do the same. We are here to win, of course, but if we will be in the playoffs, it's good, I think.
Alrighty. I see we're both wearing a Whoop wristband. Are you using that in terms of your Counter-Strike, or is that just your health and day-to-day life?
Yeah, I use it in the day life to see how I sleep and everything, and I really enjoy, and I like this one.
Are you in green recovery score today?
No.
no, not enough sleep?
It's yellow. It's not good.
Well, it matches the jersey then. I wish you the best of luck, and good luck with the tournament here in Atlanta. One more guy I want to talk to quickly. The new man, the new in-game leader, Art. You've been around for a long, long time. You are very experienced as well. And have you been in Atlanta before? Were you playing E-League back in the days, or was that before your time?
Oh, I don't think so. No? I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Oh, but you've been to American tournaments a lot of times, yeah?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Dallas. Would you agree? Yeah.
I said the same. Yeah, it's quite the same. Even the venue here.
Yeah.
You have the 2 kilometers walk. It's quite the same.
It's a long walk. Yeah. You get your steps in. Now for this tournament, I just spoke to your teammate over here as well, and I kind of made the point that obviously Vitality and NAVI are here. Outside of that, it's a pretty open field. Is that how you see it as well? That pretty much all the teams here can hope to go to the playoff and make a good result?
Yeah, I think for us it doesn't really matter, because we are not really literally fighting only for Vitality or NAVI. We are fighting many teams, so we are still struggling to get the Tier 1 status where we are comfortable playing at a high level. So we're like walking towards that path.
Now, being the in-game leader of this team and being the brain of the team, if I were to ask you about one thing that you had focused on heading into this tournament, could be communication, could be team play, could be individual level. Is there anything that you put extra focus on into this tournament that you want to see improvements in?
Yeah, definitely. We are having a lot of like thoughts and process to make the group better. So we have more resilience in the game. We have more, I don't know how to say that in English, but it's just quite about the group. Okay. So we have like a better result as a group.
A bit more synergy maybe, or cohesion, or team play in that regard?
Yeah, I think everything that results the group, yeah.
All right, well, any specific goals that you set for this one, or playoff bare minimum, or is it just about doing as well as you can?
Yeah, it's always about winning the first match, and after that, second match, so just step by step.
Step by step. All right, best of luck with that, and get back to your warm-up and prepare for the tournament. I'm curious to see what Legacy can show us here at IEM Atlanta. As I said, I feel like whoever you speak to at the moment, all the teams here are great teams, otherwise they wouldn't be here. Outside of Vitality, outside of NAVI, I feel Legacy could be one of those teams that could come in and cause a bit of an upset. Now, is it going to be enough to be part of the semifinals, or part of the playoff? Guess only time will tell.
All right, it's time to talk to NRG ahead of their run here at IEM Atlanta. So let's head over and catch them and start to catch up with them. So, morning, OC.
Morning.
It's media day. I know it's everyone's favorite, but coming into Atlanta, how are you guys feeling about your odds, your chances here?
I think our chances are pretty good. I feel like obviously the teams are kind of split up now with tournaments, so obviously we have the big boy vitality here, but I think we honestly been feeling pretty confident lately with our team, our improvements. We had some pretty good practice, especially with the Europeans coming. So yeah, I think our chances are pretty good, at least to show a good face here. So yeah.
Yeah, it's rare you guys get to spend some time at home in America, so it's good to see you guys here. You guys started the season playing at the Flom LAN, where I got to see your form was crazy good, right? And you did continue that into a couple of events, but where would you say you're at now individually? You feeling as good as you were at the start of the year, or do you feel like you started to slow down a little bit?
I still feel just as good individually in terms of like how I feel about my game and stuff. It's just, CS is a lot of just, there's a lot of factors that come into it, obviously, and team play, getting better as a team, meshing well, and adding a new system and all these things. So I try not to think about it too much. I know what I'm capable of on the server. And so, I'm just trusting the process, and that as we improve as a team, I'm also going to improve individually. So, yeah.
Well, you guys tear it up, obviously, you individually against the other American competition. But when you go to Europe, the results can be obviously a bit more inconsistent. So what are some of the differences as an AWPer? What way do you have to play differently against the higher level of competition when you go over?
You can never get away with holding the obvious angles in the tier 1, obviously. In NA, people will just dry peek you sometimes. Their spacing might be bad, so you can go for a re-peek, but in Europe or in tier 1, it's just you have to take what you can get, and you need to sometimes catch them off guard because they're always going to expect the obvious as well. So, but yeah, it's definitely a huge swing, I'd say, in terms of how easy it is to play with the AWP compared to, I'd say, even with a rifle, because it's super dependent on getting that shot off and getting that first kill. And I think tier 1 teams are a lot better at making sure it's a lot harder for their entry to die. So yeah, it's a lot harder, I'd say.
Yeah, and so you guys, obviously, if you stay in America, you're going to get to play against American teams. So you feel like that just weakens you as the AWPer, because you're not getting punished for things you would normally get punished with, so it becomes a surprise when you head over to Europe?
I would say it's not weakened, but it definitely builds bad habits, because I can get away with a lot of things in NA. So it's about just making sure I don't build on those bad habits too much, and still respect my opponents just as much as I do with any European team. So that's what I've been trying to focus on as well, for sure.
All right, sweet. Well, thank you very much, OC. I'll go talk to the other guys in your team. So I'll let you get ready with it. Coming into this event, I'm just interested in your preparation leading into Atlanta, what you guys have been up to ahead of this, and then how that has made you feel. How confident are you coming into Atlanta?
Honestly, our last week of practice is probably the best practice we've had in a long time. Obviously, I'm not trying to up our expectations a crazy amount. We're still haven't had that much practice with Grim, and I think we figured roles out pretty much for the most part now. But overall, it's we're trying a new system for T-side, because our T-sides have been pretty dreadful for a while. So we're going to see how that system works on T-side. But yeah, overall, we're feeling a lot better than we did at previous events.
Well, OC was just saying you guys have been able to play some of the European teams because they've obviously flown over and have been here. So, how much do you feel like that has really helped?
We didn't get that much practice versus them. We scrimmed 2 days versus some European teams. But, it's definitely nice because practice in North America is awful. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to get a mixture of teams before a big event like this.
So focusing on the T-sides then, what are the biggest improvements you've been trying to make?
I'm not going to go into details, but it's just we definitely had we were a little one-dimensional, I felt pretty easy to read on the timings we were hitting on our endings. So we've just kind of tried to create more of a style where everyone's contributing a little bit more, and it's a little less one-dimensional. It gives us more options on the T side in the mid-round. Obviously, the new system we're running does require everyone to talk and be a part of the system instead of just following orders. So that's that variability can help elevate us versus better teams, but obviously if people don't show up that day, then the system can crumble. So again, it'll take probably another month or two before it's like super solidified and everyone's used to the system, but overall it's been a lot better.
Okay, great to hear that. You talk about Grim, implementing him into the team. Obviously a player with an incredibly high skill ceiling, but what has been, a two-part question is, what has been the best thing he's added to the team, and what's been the biggest challenge of trying to get the most out of Grim so far in NRG?
I'd say biggest challenge was probably just like role conflict in certain areas, figuring out like where he's going to play T and CT side, because we had some conflicts because he wasn't like a one-for-one replacement with George. But overall, I think we found T side roles have been better. He's like more of a lurker on our team. And biggest benefit, I'd say just Grim is very consistent, mentally. Okay. He's not someone who will like disappear from the server if like things are going bad. Like he keeps his comms up. He's solid in that regard, and that helps us a lot.
Yeah, important for this new system of a lot of communication. If you're quiet or shut down, it's not great, but good to hear that. But I'll let you guys get ready. I'll let you go do whatever you need to do. Cool. And I'll move on and try and talk to Nitro. Thanks. See how happy he is about that. All right. Hello, Nitro. We're here in the South. It's good to be here in Atlanta. And it's obviously good to see you. There's so many times I thought we weren't going to see you at events anymore over the years, but just keep coming back for more. But, that's my question is, you have obviously been at the top of Counter-Strike with Team Liquid and winning the Grand Slam and winning the big trophies. But now you've gone away, you played in different games, you've taken a step back. So how do you feel? How would you describe yourself as a player now, both like mentally and then going into the game actually in the server?
How would I explain myself? I don't know. It's like, I always wonder like how I would be if I never like swapped games. But obviously that wasn't my plan originally, was to swap, because it was just like timing, COVID, had a kid, stuff like that. Honestly, like I always wonder like how I would be or what team I would be on, or like, like those kind of theoretical questions. But overall, I think I'm pretty similar to like how I would be, I think, if I never quit, because I've been playing CS my whole life pretty much since I was like, as long as I can literally remember. So it's kind of like natural. I think if like other players were to be in my position, I didn't have as much experience playing the game, like growing up, I think they would be a lot worse than me. But obviously it's like impossible to tell. That's how I think, which also like kind of boosts my confidence. I think I'm pretty similar, to be honest.
Yeah. Obviously the best players in the world right now are all these like young kids who are just playing a ridiculous amount of hours in the game. As you mentioned, you had a kid, you've got a family now, how has that changed you as a player? Like, you have to be very precise in the amount of time you can allocate to Counter-Strike. Have you noticed that being a real problem for you, like in terms of being able to see your individual level increase?
No, not at all, because I don't want to play the game 24/7 like when I was younger. I feel like when I play, like 2-3 pugs, I'm like, that's good. Like, I'd rather allocate my time to like enjoying life and like trying to keep my life separate from work, because we do travel a lot. And I think that's like one of the most crucial and underrated parts of our job, is like making sure we have the balance and we have, our separate life from work, because you get burnt out really quick in this industry. And I obviously have that, and I love it. So, I do DM a lot, and I definitely, if I feel like I'm in a bad period, I will put more work in individually or towards the team if we're doing bad. So like, lately I've been putting in more work as for the team and stuff. So I don't think it affects me in like a negative way. No.
Okay. Talking about time away, traveling, obviously being an American team, we were just talking to your other teammates about the fact that the practice can be pretty weak out here in North America. So in terms of how much time you have to spend away, what is that kind of been looking like for you? Like, is there a certain limit you have to set? Like, I'm not going to be in Europe that as much as, these other teams that are able to just go whole time, or is there, what kind of a schedule look like for NRG when you look at a whole year?
Well, I don't really let that stuff like kind of affect me, or at least I try not to. Like, obviously being gone for like right now, we're going from here. We went to Vegas like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, it was a short tournament, like 4 days. We came home for like a week and a half, and now we have Atlanta, and then we go to China, and then we go to boot camp in Europe, and then we go to the major. And obviously the major is a pretty long tournament depending on how well you do, but we're stage 1, so we're going to be going there at, like earlier.
Yeah.
So we didn't really have time to like be like, all right, let's go home, like reset, blah, blah. So we're going to be on the road, like fully grinding the whole time, which I think is actually better for us because we've been making like changes a lot, and it's been hard to like kind of build like our foundation.
Mhm.
And I think we're finally feeling like good as a team. Like honestly this week, like we're finally feeling like, all right, now we're feeling like the progress, or feeling like kind of where we want to be, how we want to play, taking different approaches to the game and stuff. So yeah, I think right now it should only be uphill from here for us.
Okay, and I was talking to your coach Daps about the T side improvements. He says that's been a big focus for you guys to improve that. I'm going to ask you because it's different. I'd imagine the coach's perspective can be a little bit different than someone actually playing in the team. So I'm asking you, how do you feel about the T sides right now for NRG?
Well, obviously I don't want to like spill the beans too much, but we're trying to really build up our floor in terms of like the main thing is always communication with teams, and also just like understanding of the game, and those go hand in hand. When you have good communication, you'll have good understanding of the game eventually when you just have those conversations that you need to have. It kind of reminds me of like how we were playing on my old Liquid team in 2019. Like everyone kind of had like their part in the round, and everyone would feel their contribution to the round, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, all right, set strat, we're gonna go all in, and then if like our 3 pack players don't get like all the kills or more than 1 kill, it's like the round's over, and your Germany players are just bored and they just they're in like a 1v4 or 2v4 or something, and it's like really hard to kind of claw back in those moments. So yeah, I think it feels good for us right now, and I obviously we've had a lot of different approaches to the game, like different conversations of how we want to play the game and try to make it work as best as possible. And right now I think we're on the right path. I know it sounds cliche and everyone kind of says that, but I actually do believe it.
Okay. And last question, because we do a lot of listen-ins with the team. So, who would be the other vocal players who really contribute in those mid-rounds or become like a big voice in the team? Who are we really looking out for when we're listening for NRG?
Honestly, everyone besides Grim right now, because he's still getting used to how he wants to play. He has some new roles here and there. So he has also, I mean, obviously he has like, he can talk when he wants and like give ideas. But right now it's kind of like a good balance between, I would say, me and Sonic mainly, and then Bro and OC would like to set up like the micro of the round and like how we're gonna make that plan work. So yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thanks very much, Nitro. Best of luck here at the competition, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the server. But that's it for NRG. We'll go find another team to annoy here on Media Day and figure out what they're doing, what they're up to, and how they're feeling heading into Atlanta.
We're diving in. We're getting in the way again. We're here to cause all the... Oh, hello, sir. Hello. What's going on, man? Jez, you good?
I'm fine, thank you.
How was the travel here?
Oh, it was very long, to be honest.
I heard you were in Istanbul for like, was it 12 hours or something crazy?
Yeah, we had our flight delayed and we missed our second flight, and we spent one night in hotel, and after we have 20 hours flight. But
Okay.
it's okay, to be honest.
That's pretty miserable. Do you feel because the travel was so crazy that you're not jet lagged here, or you're struggling with the sleep here?
No, it's even better because I slept in aircraft when it was night in the Atlanta, so now I don't have jet lag and it's good.
You're feeling good?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, nice. That's good news. So, look, you guys, the core of this team, you've been together for a decent amount of time now. I was talking to Blade earlier. He was talking about, hey, this is an event with a lot of underdogs. You can't really take any team for granted. He actually mentioned BetBoom as one of the teams that could be upset potential. So how do you guys feel here in Atlanta, right? This is a big opportunity for you guys. So what do you reckon?
I think we just type of team that just coming and trying to enjoy the time and not doing some expectations, go to playoff, go to win some, and just come to server and enjoy the game.
Okay. Are you going to go out anywhere here in Atlanta? You're going to go, there's a Coca-Cola factory or museum or whatever it is. There's a big aquarium. Is there anything in Atlanta you want to go and do?
We've been here once at IEM Atlanta in past year, so we already visit aquarium and Coca-Cola, but my guys, I think, walk somewhere, but I don't really type of guy who is going to walk, so I'm in the hotel just playing FaZe, and that's it.
How do you find North American FaZe?
I think it's nowadays it's already quite similar to you. Like not really high skill and not really low skill.
I thought you were giving them a compliment, but you've said everyone sucks at FaZe. All right. Look, what's with the trends, mate? Is this your pajama pants? These pants?
I just forgot all my pants and I thought that's gonna be very hot, but it's really not. So I decided to go here.
Okay, nice, stylish. So you're gonna go out and buy some, or you're just gonna rock these?
I will play in this one.
Okay, all right, nice. Well, good luck, mate. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Oh, we're getting saucy. All right, who else we got? How you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
Some of your teammates are already done. You're still setting up. What's going on?
It's just like I have to connect to the servers and to fix something in like a logo and stuff.
Oh, so there's a couple of little issues you got to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's for the admins.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like the mustache. When's that come about? How long you been doing this for?
I've been a weekend on Thailand for 1 month, and I just decided to like change my life, like a bit.
Change your life? Yeah, nothing drastic. Okay. You say Thailand for a month?
Yeah.
Which part of Thailand were you in?
Samui.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, a lot of Australians go to Thailand for holidays all the time. So you see a lot of Australians there.
Yeah. There are a lot of Australians actually. There are a lot.
What were you doing there? Like snorkeling and living by the beach or staying by the pool?
We just rent a villa, some chill, going on a bike, just like searching for some beaches, the stuff.
Cool. That sounds really cool. Okay. Nice. When did you do that? When were you in Thailand?
When I was benched.
That makes a good point. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you took some well-earned time to yourself, I guess.
Yeah. Just I had to chill because like it was a really hard 3 years, and I need to like a mental reset, and I think I almost done.
Okay, the mental reset's almost done. Fair enough. What do you think of Animal Graph 2? It's been out for a while now. Do you think it's making any difference? Is it good? Is it bad?
To be honest, when Animal Graph only like it updated, it looks really good. But for some reason, when they made small updates, even if it's not related to like animation or something, it just breaks the game. I don't know. Like I feel difference because for example, when I fly it here and they updated and just like a small update, maybe like when we we were playing Prax yesterday and just really feel the difference. I don't know why. Just like after update, I just feel it's not the same. It's not bad, but it's not good.
Okay, so Valve still have some work to do, you think?
For now, it works actually. It's much better than it was before, I'm sure. But I don't know. It's just like the model. I mean, legs. It's like it's moving. When someone picking you, the legs is too wide. Like I don't know. It's not comfortable because, for example, I don't know. It's lets me too much because I have only one shot with op, and if especially when someone know that I'm holding his position and he knows as well, and when he picking, it's really hard to kill. I don't know.
Okay, so still some work to do there. All right, mate. Well, you guys are playing Bait, right? Is your opening game?
Yeah, Bait.
How do you feel about that matchup, right? I was looking at it, core versus core. It's something that BetBoom hasn't done since last year. So I think it was last year. I was taking a look. Maybe I should ask Boomich, because you said you were benched, now you're not benched. So, Boomich, what do you think about the matchup with Bait?
I don't know. Usually match versus Bait, that's all.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, I'll get out of your hair, boys. Thank you for your time. Keep doing what you're doing, Siren.
Thank you.
Nice, cool. All right, goodbye, guys. Have a nice day.
Live from IEM Atlanta 2026. Behind me is the team Bait, a team that last year made waves in the Counter-Strike team, and a team this year that's been struggling a little bit to find their footing and find their form. Safe to say that there's a lot at stake right here, and safe to say that it's a team under a lot of pressure. Essential, standing next to you, coming into IEM Atlanta, how do you feel?
I feel jet lag.
You feel jet lag, yeah? It's been a long trial?
Yes.
When did you get in?
Yesterday.
And you haven't slept much?
No, 5 hours.
5 hours? And 5 hours is not enough. How many hours do you need?
I think 9.
9 at least. Are you going to get 9 hours for tomorrow then? Or you're still going to be jet lagged?
We will see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
How do you, on a serious note, as a player, feeling jet lag, being a little bit tired, is there anything you can do to sort of help with that, or is it just part of the game?
No, it's just part of the game. You cannot do nothing with this, I guess.
Okay. So it's tough to manage, but it is what it is. In terms of expectations for this tournament, what is the goal for BATE heading into this one?
Yes, we win BetBoom. After we win Vitality, and after this we take top 1.
Yeah?
Yeah, at VRS rating.
Easy. Sounds pretty good to go, man. Best of luck with it. NPL, bro, you and I, we have history. We're good friends. Yeah. Heading into this tournament, there's a bit of pressure on BATE. You haven't had the best start, but you've been showing better signs as of late. Is that the feeling as well for you?
You mean about our season?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a rough start, but obviously that's because we had 2 new oppers and it was very hard for us to find our game. But we trained a lot for this tournament and the next one in Shanghai, and we'll try to show.
It's an important tournament, you know, heading into the Cologne Major, getting some VRS points as well. You're facing BetBoom in the first game. How important is it to get off to a good start and beat them?
I mean, they're a good team, obviously, and I think that it can be a hard match because they have a new team, you know, they have that drive like of new players, and but I don't know, we just need to win, and that's it.
That's it, you know. It sounds easy to some degree. If there's one thing that you can tell me that you said you've been practicing, you've been playing a lot, and you feel like it's getting better, what is one area where you feel your team has improved as of late?
I think like being more like a team, you know. Like I feel that before everyone was like alone, you know. I don't know how it's right to say, but everyone like was alone. But right now we are moving like a whole team like together, you know. And I think that's it.
As a unit, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, best of luck with it, man.
Thank you.
It's going to be a tough tournament. Tough tournament indeed. Are you ready to move as a unit and produce a good result here?
We will try.
You'll try. I spoke to Team Liquid. They said they're going to win the tournament, and if that's the case, then you can't win. Do you think that's plausible, or are they just talking?
I think it's just talking because you just need to show like by your game, so people will see. But if you're saying before the start of the tournament and then you probably lose 0-2, so it will be not that good.
Sounds like something Liquid would do, doesn't it?
I don't know.
You don't know. For you guys, you're facing BetBoom in the first game, and let's be realistic then for a second. Winning is maybe not the first goal for you, but making the playoff and having a good showing. How important is it to get off to a good start here?
I think it's very important because if you lose, so you have already lower bracket, so it's do or die. So we just, I think, always need to win the first game, so the team will feel like the potential of like winning some games. So yeah, we just need to be so focused and to win this first game.
Spoke a bit about jet lag over here. Is that something you're struggling with as well, or is it all right?
I think it's all right. Maybe in USA it's good, but if you compare it to China, it's much harder. So I mean, in China it's much harder. So I think it's still normal. I think for us. Yeah, and we have game tomorrow at 11 a.m. So it will be nice.
It'll be nice. All right. Best of luck with it, man. Best of luck with it. Sissy, new player, sort of. How do you feel now that you've been playing Tier 1 Counter-Strike for a couple of months? Are you getting used to it? Huh?
It's amazing, yeah.
It's amazing, yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it a lot? What do you like it about it?
I don't know, just some new countries, good CS players.
Is it the first time you're in America?
Yeah, it's the first time.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
How do you like it so far?
It's an amazing country.
Why?
I don't know. Just like it.
One thing I notice is that everything is just big, you know? Yeah, it's like big cities. I live on floor 56 or something.
It's good people around there.
Yeah?
They're talking a lot. I like it.
They're talking a lot, yeah.
Positive people.
Liquid, speaking of Americans, they said that, hey, we can maybe win this tournament. Can you win this tournament?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, we will.
You will win this tournament.
Yeah.
I like that confidence.
Thank you.
Well, best of luck with it. Are you going to win this tournament?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah? You're warming up? You're getting ready?
Yeah.
Ready to win the tournament?
Maybe.
Maybe?
CZ. You ready?
Yeah.
CZ ready? Yeah.
So is he ready? Is it important that he's
Yes.
ready? Yeah? Is he like is he your star player? Or is it just like why is it important he's ready?
Because he young killer. He destroy everyone.
A young killer, yeah?
Yeah.
You're facing BetBoom in the first game.
Yes.
Is that a game you're looking forward to?
Что? Can you repeat?
Is that a game you're looking forward to, like facing BetBoom? Is that going to be a fun game?
Что он сказал?
Yes.
Just say yes. Yeah. All right. And last question. You're in America. This is his first time here. Have you been there before?
Yeah, in Austin.
Oh yeah. And you like it?
Yeah, good.
What do you like about America?
Steak.
Steak. Yeah. The food.
And good people, good country. I don't know. Good car, good steak. Everything good.
Listen, all the important things are lined up right there. Good cars, good people, good steaks, good French fries, if I may add to that list. Bait is ready to take on whoever they face at this tournament. First game will be against BetBoom. Important for them to do well leading into the Cologne Major. I think there's a decent amount of pressure on these guys, and I think they've been improving as of late. I'm curious to see if they can continue that in the tournament.
Lake, what's it like now? You're coming to IEM Atlanta. You guys have had a few. You've sort of had to grind some lower level lands. You've been pretty successful. Feels like you're kind of ramping up at the right time. How strong or confident do you guys feel in your game right now?
Pretty good, honestly. That Draculan win obviously felt good. Played some pretty good teams there. Coming back, took a little bit of a break, had some time off, struggled a little bit there. Then we got a confidence boosting win over Wildcard, I'd say, and then things have been looking better since then. So.
How are you guys actually handling the scheduling? Because I mean, having to go to some of these tier 2 lands and then having to fly in and play. A domestic tournament for yourselves is always really good. But how are you handling that? You're saying after a rest you maybe looked a little shaky. Do you feel like you have to grind as well?
I mean, yeah, of course we have to grind, but it's just one of those things where you take a little bit of time off. Obviously, you're going to be a little rusty. Everybody needed a little time off too, because that into the major run was a bit of a struggle. Draculan, we really needed it, so thankfully we got it. But yeah, I would say right now, just keep our heads down, keep grinding. I think the team's feeling well. We're pretty confident coming into this tournament, so we'll just see how we do.
Do you feel like the best North American representative at the tournament? I mean, we have, you can have conversations about Liquid and their situation as well, but you guys seem to have rallied quite the audience around yourselves as well, because you've had to grind up the levels.
Yeah, I'd say, there's a few teams who obviously have support. NA supports their own, even though some teams aren't so NA anymore, but I won't comment on that. But yeah, I think we have a pretty good fan base right now. I think the North American people like to root for us. I think it goes the same for every team as long as you're not playing one another. If you're playing, let's say, NRG, obviously people are going to have their own choices of who they want to win. But if it's an NA team playing, let's say a European team, I'd say for the most part, they root for the NA team.
Well, I hope the audience is behind you. Thank you for your time, Lake.
Thank you.
I'm also going to see if I can get some words from Sin. Hi.
Hello,
I'm just coming in behind you, so sorry to bring this upon you. Just speaking to Lake, talking about the schedule and bringing everything together. I mean, for you, you're having to commit, I imagine, a lot of time over in the US side of things. The travel and getting your scrapbook organized and everything, do you find it actually has to differ in order to succeed either in the US or in Europe?
I think since we haven't played that many tournaments this year, right? But yeah, of course, I think in NA you can keep it more simple. But I think especially when we play back-to-back tournaments, which in this case, this year we haven't yet so much, you got to keep it more, you got to mix it up more, I think, usually. And now we just kind of play tournaments, smaller tournaments also. We have a few breaks in between. So yeah, just a lot of time to focus on ourselves. And I hope we come now to our first big event this year and show what we practiced.
Yeah, I was saying I wanted the US audience to be behind you guys, but it's not entirely the case. So you got to come over from, doing academy work with Big and then trying out the in-game leader role and then, ending up in this situation. I think what I was surprised about learning about you was that you actually had a lot of ideas, even just coming into MA2, that you had, this ethos that you wanted to bring forward. How's that evolved over the generations and, as the roster has continued to develop?
Oh, now we're going way back. It's been a bit more than 2 years, I think. And I also re-signed my contract with the boys, so I'm just really happy. We have so much freedom in this team, both for the players and also for me. I can just also fully, all my ideas, I can share them with people and just play our game. And yeah, I think it's just been constantly developing ourselves. We had some player changes, and I think now we had a nice stable lineup where we're just gonna work on for the future. And yeah, I think especially in this lineup now, we had to start from the beginning a bit more, include Josh in our lineup and just teach him all the things that we thought he might knew already, but maybe didn't learn in his old teams. And yeah, it's amazing. We have now a stable core and we are just working hard and yeah.
All right, just last question before I go. The quality of teams that you play at these tier 2 tournaments in EU, do you find that they're less organized, they're more chaotic? Because I feel like it's such a grind nowadays that things feel more random than ever before.
Yeah, I think there's for us at least, I wouldn't say we have an easier time versus better opponents, but I think we definitely, because these are the teams we watch the most, we watch their demos, so we kind of try to have a structured game as well. So we just watch a lot of them, and then when we hit like a bit more like younger teams, a bit more teams who just play with full confidence, who don't care so much maybe, especially at these smaller lands, it just means we got to focus more on ourselves. And I think this is the biggest thing we learned in the last tournaments. And yeah, we try to keep our C game or B- game up. And if we do that, I think because we definitely have the highs, but it's just about lowering our base level. So that's what we focus on a lot. And yeah.
All right, hell yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. I was just checking in with M80.
All right, let's go talk to PassionUA, okay? We got some Americans on this team, obviously, so excited to see how they're going to perform at Atlanta. All right. Good. Oh, you're setting up next, but I'm just going to get down beside you if that's cool with you. Obviously, coming into Atlanta as PassionUA as an American player, I mean, this has got to feel like a good opportunity for you to try and get into the arena. You guys have been having some good results here and there at times earlier in the season. So, how do you feel about the level of your team right now? Do you think you are a team that can get into the playoffs at this event at the moment?
I hope so.
Yeah.
We have a stand-in buff, hopefully. So, get past the first game, win some more. Who knows?
I mean, in America, over the years in Dallas, stand-ins have been the winning way, right? Like we had that G2 with Stewie in the past. We've had like a couple of teams that made it to the final. I think Ents with Snacks a couple of years ago as well. So in America, stand-ins seem to be the winning recipe. So maybe the pressure is kind of off. Do you feel that, like when you're playing with a stand-in, is there a certain level of pressure being off?
Maybe. Last time we were in America, was the Austin Major, and we played with Junior as a stand-in at the Major. That didn't go so well, but I mean, that was unfortunate. It was what it was. I think this time around, Victor's a very good player. I think he's slotting in really well into the roles. So I don't think there's any more or less pressure. I think it's just games.
Coming into your team this year, it was it's been so kind of inconsistent, right? It's so hard to know where you guys are at. Do you feel that within the team? Does that add a certain mental tax to you guys, not knowing the roster you're going to play with, having Senzu earlier and then him being gone from the team now? What kind of effect is that having on the team and then as a player personally?
I mean, it could be kind of hard. When you're constantly changing roster, you put in a lot of time with a lineup and then all of a sudden you got to play with a new group of people. So yeah, I mean, obviously that can add up over time. But yeah, like I said, I feel like there's no more or less pressure than normal, just here to play.
So you've played with Tries for a while now. He stayed inside of the squad. So what have you made of his development as a player within your team? Have you seen him develop anything from the start of playing with Passion to now? Obviously he's played in a lot of teams where he's speaking his native language or speaking Spanish or Portuguese down the line. So have you noticed even the communication getting better across the months you play together?
Yeah, he's definitely finding his voice more in the rounds. He's figuring out how Johnny liked to call and working his way in, and yeah.
So what's been the toughest challenge for you individually as a player this season so far?
I mean, the roster inconsistencies, constantly playing with new people, and the language barrier. It makes it very hard, especially when you're on extremity parts of the map. It's very hard to know what's happening around the map. But yeah, I mean, that's it. But as soon as we have a consistent five where we're practicing, things get much easier.
Okay. Who should I go talk to from your team? You get to choose.
Go talk to Johnny.
Okay, he's gonna be happy. All right, sweet. I'll let you get ready next. JT, good morning. Morning's media day here at Atlanta. I know it's every player's favorite. So, how are you doing today? Coming into Atlanta, feeling positive?
Yeah, feeling good. I mean, we didn't have that many days of practice with HTY, but I mean, we were feeling good in the practice. So yeah.
Yeah, experienced player, obviously can slot into a lot of teams, been in this situation before. So for you as an in-game leader, what's kind of the mentality of coming into a tournament when you realize that you've got to play with a stand-in?
I mean, I think it's always the same. We just here to win as many games as we can, do as well as we can. And yeah, I mean, just because we have a stand-in doesn't mean we're going to lose. I think we can do some damage here.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to Nix about like the effect of maybe having an inconsistent roster can have on your mentality as a player. I'm sure that affects the in-game leader in a different way as well, right? So for you, who's trying to build a system, is trying to build something consistent, what is the biggest challenge that you've had of just always having a player go in and out and not knowing which five you're going to be playing with?
It's basically just exactly what you said. Just we're not really progressing as a team with the system or evolving our playbook and our style. We're kind of just taking it from game and tournament to tournament, especially even when we had Senzu, we were playing some tournaments without him, so we were always changing things, always trying to fill somebody in. So we just haven't really been evolving as a team like throughout the season as we would last year. That's like the biggest thing. Is like we kind of just game to game, it's going to be different for us.
Yeah, and obviously we've seen the news come out before this event that Zinchenko was meant to be a sub for you guys. You relieved the SSDY and not going to be Zinchenko playing with you guys at this event.
I think it was just like a funny headline. We had he wasn't our only sub. We had other subs as well on the list. I think I'm not sure if the list is public or not yet, but obviously he's not actually playing. It's just like
just for the press.
I think maybe just for the press or whatever. Like I've actually played a few games with him. Obviously he's a decent player, but we won't need to play with him.
Okay, and coming into this event, I'm more looking at PassionUA as a whole, like across the rest of the season, looking at the rest of the events coming up. Do you guys have a goal in mind of what your main achievement needs to be? Like I was talking to FaZe, for example. Obviously theirs is just we need to recover the VRS because we're falling out of tier 1 contention. So is there a conversation you guys have had with the organization as a team with the players here who was in the core of like what's the main thing you want to accomplish and get towards?
I think for us it's obvious. We just need to win some games and gain some rankings because we're out of the invite pool right now. So winning some games here would be really big for us. But even in our future events, winning some games or going far will at least push us back into getting invites. Because right now we're not sure like what our schedule will be like. Because I don't think we're like in the invite pool for any tournaments.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to me. I'll let you get on and get set up. But I'll catch you in a bit, JT.
Sweet, thank you.
SUI, it's been a while. How are you doing? Feeling you're back at IEM, you're coming in as a stand-in this time. What's your vibe coming into the tournament?
I'm chilling. Like pretty good vibe. I don't know. I like to play with the guys. A lot of fun, gaming, Counter-Strike. Life is good.
So as a stand-in, you come in, right? You're not part of the team, but you come in. You want to obviously do a good job, showcase yourself. Is it a fun feeling coming as a stand-in with like not as much pressure on your shoulders? Like you just have to play good Counter-Strike and do what you can, and there isn't as much pressure on you to perform necessarily compared to when you're actually in a full team?
Yes, that's one part of it, I guess. But I'm mostly thinking about it like the way I can help guys to be like better in the areas that I can compensate what they lack in. Like, 'cause for me, with my experience and overall, like the positions that I fill in, I'll be just making them more comfortable, basically.
And you've stood in a couple times. So, like, what's your mentality as a stand-in? Like, what do you think your biggest strength is that you bring as a stand-in player?
I like to communicate a lot, shoot heads, I guess, and just to bring good vibes.
It's been a while since many of the fans will have seen you at this level of event, consistently. So, what have you been up to over the last sort of few months leading up to Atlanta?
Yeah, I was keeping up my form, watching a lot of Counter-Strike. I like to constantly think about meta and stuff like that, and just keep up with everything that's going on, basically.
Now, I know every CS player comes up with like constant like new ideas or coming up with new concepts or how they think about things. What's been your main progression, do you think, in the way you look at the game over the last 6 months?
Actually, I would say it's more outside of the game related. It's how to react and communicate with each player in different ways, like personalities, and just to be the glue of the team, I could say.
Okay. And what's the main thing you've kind of looked at there? Like, what is a difference that you will make compared to the last version of SUI?
Yeah, I realize that every player and have different ethnicity, like background, whatever, and to every of them you need personal, like how do you call it? I don't know, like personal understanding of what they are, basically.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, that's a great point that helps me move on to try. So I'll let you get set up and I'll talk to you real quick, right? Yes, if you don't mind.
I need to put my shirt on.
Okay. we'll let him put a shirt on. But yeah, I mean, great insight so far from Passion, and obviously FaZe coming into the lobby. But I think it's interesting. They're both kind of in the same boat, looking at trying to pick up some VRS points, trying to get some recovery, some wins. So I'll keep an eye on that in the group stages here. You know, can Passion and FaZe get some of those extra wins? Because those VRS wins, especially if you are low seed coming into a tournament, you play one of the higher seed teams, you can bounce up so many spots. We've seen that with FaZe. They rapidly climbed in Fort Worth. But Try has got dressed, so let's talk to him. It's been great seeing you in this roster. I think I've always been excited about you and your career and watching you and your other teams. But you know, this was a shock move for me watching you go to PassionUA. I think many people feel that as well. So what has it been like for you moving to a team like PassionUA from playing in your own region for so long and now getting to play with these guys?
To be honest, it's a thing I wanted to do since, I don't know, 2021, 2022. But I never got the chance. So my first chance was given by Passion, so I just took it and I'm trying to make the best out of it.
Yeah, and so I was talking to Nix. He was saying that you're finding your voice in the team. He feels like you're communicating more in the rounds, like clearly, and making putting your own opinions in there. Have you felt that level of comfort increasing for you, like communicating with the squad?
Yeah, maybe when I came to the team, I adapted more to them than to me. And now I'm trying to make them adapt a little bit more to me. So I guess it's making me play better.
What are some of the things you want the team to adapt to with you? Like, what would make you feel more comfortable?
It's just different ways of seeing the game, like the way I wanted to play some rounds or the things I wanted to do sometimes were just not well communicated to the team, or we just didn't talk through these things because, like, as I said, I was adapting more to them than to me.
How would you describe yourself as an AWPer? Like, what would you say that your biggest strength is and the style that you bring to the server?
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe.
Oh, we got crazy shots coming in festival. Yeah, I mean, it's true. I remember at the Budapest major, you really got in some great form, like with Imperial. So have you felt like, how would you compare yourself in your form from Budapest to now? Like, how, like if Budapest was like 8 or 9 out of 10, like where are you at right now?
Maybe like a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Budapest was like 9 out of 10 shape maybe out of me. And people don't even know, but I was IGL during Budapest major as well. It wasn't public at the moment. We just kept it for the team. But yeah, it was the best result we had with that lineup, and also one of the best performers. And I was IGL during the event.
Wow. So you feel like calling and opening at Sentai really helps you, like calling your plays, calling your openers?
Yeah, because like as an IGL, you can call, like you can create the system however you want, and it just was very comfortable for me. Like calling as an operator, it's just easier.
Would you say JT gives you some of that freedom in this team to make the same calls?
Yeah, of course. He listens to me.
Okay, sweet. Well, looking forward to seeing you guys. Thanks for talking to me. And that's PassionUA here at the lobby at IEM Atlanta.
Live from IEM Atlanta, I'm standing in front of one of the more interesting teams there, say it, who as of recently have really put themselves on the map once more. We're of course talking about Astralis, who for a long, long time, being Danish, being a Danish organization, having a rich history, was a team that quite annoyed me. But they've turned it around. They're a team that you can count on, and I think they're a team that are coming into this tournament with expectations of doing well. Speaking of expectations of doing well, Rio, in Atlanta, is it nice here?
It's lovely.
It's lovely, yeah. Have you been here before?
No, first time US, and yeah, a lot of cool stuff here.
First time in the US, yeah. Have you noticed that everything is just big? No matter where you go, it's tall buildings, it's big buildings. It's, I guess, different to where we come from.
Yeah, I mean, compared to Europe, yeah, pretty big. Of course, we're also in the city, so yeah.
Speaking of going big, I am Atlanta. Lately, you guys have been doing well. Are you coming in with good expectations here?
Yeah, I mean, of course, no reason not to. So just play our game and see how it goes, but should be going good.
Do you have a set goal, or is it more about doing as well as you can, basically?
I mean, both. I think it'd be nice to reach playoffs, but I also think we also need to play good, so we're happy if we have both.
Happy for both. Well, best of luck with it. Yabi, before you leave, gotta talk to you.
Yeah.
You've been around for a long, long time, and You know me, I know you. Astralis, it's up and down. Lately it's been going up.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think it's been good with the international move. I think I enjoyed it as well. I was a bit scared of it before. I had never tried it, but yeah, I mean, I think we are playing some good CS and we are working hard and yeah.
Going international can be pretty scary, I guess. Did it also take some time to get accustomed to it?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I think my English has been improving.
Pretty good.
Yeah, at least a little bit. But I think it's just to getting used to things. Because like obviously when you have been playing on a Danish team for 5 years or whatever it could be, then it takes time to get used to. You need to talk English all the time. Also when you're in the break room, just not on the server. You need to be aware of the other guys. They don't understand Danish, so yeah.
As I said, lately it's been going well. I allow myself to once again have expectations for Astralis. Do you allow yourself to have expectations for a tournament like this? Is there a minimum goal that you need to meet?
I think that we should go to playoff, but we have been having a lot of talks while we have been in Dallas. We've been there for a week before we went here, so we have been talking a lot, and I think we need to do better on the things we talked about because it's been lacking a lot. The last 2 tournaments, the final in Bucharest and also in Blast, we just were at in Dallas. So yeah, I think that is the most important for me at least, that we make sure that we fix some of these things so we improve.
And just to give us an example, what is one of those things that you've been talking about?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things, but I think controlling the game and not just being a passenger and just watching us like kind of play the game and lose instead of we take charge and try to win, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. Speaking of taking control, best of luck with it, Yabi. A man behind you that sometimes take control, want to take control, who's been in control of this project for quite some time, Roger. Astralis at IEM Atlanta. The players are saying playoff. Is that the minimum goal as well for you?
I think it's always a good ambition coming into tournaments. Also, you never know exactly like who you match up during the bracket. Some favorites might lose, you might lose yourself, and yeah, sometimes the road to the playoffs can be hard. But I think with how we've been playing this year, then yeah, for sure, like playoffs is a good starting goal.
I've been positively surprised, to be completely honest, with how well you've been playing so far. And I say positively surprised because I didn't really have that many expectations. Are you surprised by how well you progressed this early with the international roster, or was it according to plan almost?
I think we might have skipped some of the expectations parts where we hit it off running pretty early on, which is also why we had some of the talks that Jacob just mentioned, right? That when you progress this fast, there are some steps that you naturally you jump over when you're doing good, and sometimes you get humbled. Then you need to go back to the drawing board and find out exactly like what did we actually skip in the development progress. And yeah, I would say I would love to have said that this was the plan all along, being this secure, like in the rankings, qualifying stage 2 for the major. So yeah, a little bit realistic. I was probably hoping this was the look we would have after the player break. So I'm like really happy that we're already here, but it's also not to be completely, delusional about it, that it needs also to be nurtured and be developed even when you're doing good.
It's never a bad thing to be ahead of schedule. Now, looking at the teams at this tournament, Vitality seems out of reach. NAVI are playing good Counter-Strike as well, the 2 main favorites. Outside of that, is it fair to say that you're one of the teams next in contention to perhaps be that semi-finalist going up against the 2, either Vitality or NAVI?
I think looking at it like how the start of the year has been, I would definitely put us up there. But I also know like the teams that are here, like it's not the tier 1 teams where they play a certain way and you like have easier time finding maybe gaps in their game plan and they do the opposite, vice versa, right? But here it's a lot more individual skill. It's a lot more playing what's in front of you, because also going up against a team like Liquid, yes, they have been known previously to be focused very much on like certain individuals, and that's a task that we haven't played in a long time. So starting there, like if we handle that well, I'm pretty sure we'll also go playoff.
You've been in America a lot of times with Counter-Strike for many, many years. Your favorite thing about going to the States?
Oh, that's a good one, because I
can't say the fries.
I can't say the fries. I've had a lot of those the last week, so I'm also looking forward to when we actually get back to get some normal food again. But I think just the grand of things over here, like everything is bigger, you can do everything, like people are nice. It's like, I just love coming here, even for E-League back when we were in Atlanta as well. Like that was also one of my favorite places to go. So yeah, also helps that it's a little warmer than in Denmark.
Yeah, weather is much better in Atlanta and much better in America. Thank you so much for your time, Roger. As you can hear, Astralis have their eyes set on the playoff. That's sort of the expectations for them, and I think that's fair enough considering that they've been doing so well so far in 2026, rebuilding the roster from being, dare I say, a Danish shithouse to now an international powerhouse. Best of luck to Astralis.
Right, so stood in front of Foot just setting things up, and I'm going to see if I can grab a couple of people. Jugs, I'm going to start with you, if that's okay. Listen, I'll be completely frank with you. I'm a fan. I've been able to watch your game a lot. You play a lot of the similar roles that I like to play in my pugs. How are you finding the journey, the scale up? Because for a while it looked, after the loss of Mikaze, that you guys were figuring things out. And there's a solution around the corner, I know that. But how have you been adjusting to the elevation in play?
So basically just learning the game, because we're just an unexperienced team and we were just learning the game, playing these tournaments, and that's all, playing against these teams.
But you guys play quite aggressive. I know you guys like to take fights, but you're actually more organized than I think teams give you credit for. You know, I think you target some good weaknesses, and you in particular, I think you find great timings a lot. Is that all in the prep work, or is that just a feel?
Mostly that's a feel, but also a bit of a preparation. But like, just basically, as I said before, like I was learning the game, and I kind of, when I'm watching the game, I'm trying to learn why is the timing good, and then I'm trying to imply it into my game.
Okay, thank you so much. Lanax, I'm going to come to you next, because I talked about solutions with Jugs. You feel like a perfect fit for this team. You've got good energy. You're explosive. You find good kills. We can see the impact, and I know your teammates give you a lot of credit for that as well. But you've had to mature throughout your career as well, I think, quite rapidly. And I think you've done a fantastic job of bringing that energy. How does it feel to be this linchpin, and also to be back in the roster? Because Coolio, is taking your space for a little bit.
I mean, of course, I'm grateful to be back, especially because, again, it was a health matter, and health is the most important thing, and you can just play with it. I'm happy I could handle it, and, with medicine, I'm here, right? So in the end, I'm happy Coolio could take my spot and do great damage with the guys, because in the end, them playing with a coach and winning maps against the best team in the world and doing all the stuff is actually very good. And on the solution side and the energy, I mean, yeah, of course, I mean, you're kind of forced into being a more mature guy, right? With the years that goes by, you need to mature pretty fast. Otherwise, yeah, life will go by you, and by you are 25, you have no clue what's happening around you. So yeah, I mean, it's more of like life decisions I've took that kind of gave me this energy and this maturity. But again, maybe it's coming down to how much I want it, right? I didn't give up at all, and I'm here.
Okay. Jug said he's learning the game. Do you feel like you're still learning as well? Because, I mean, you've played against some of these top teams before, and the results were different to now. You guys have a lot of momentum. You guys are sort of ramping up. Do you feel like you're still learning actively in each of these games?
Yeah. I mean, I think every game we play, there is something new we learn after it, right? Like we fail, we do some mistake, and then we learn it. I think it's impossible to not learn. And it goes for everything in life, not only CS. I think there is always something new to learn. You just need to be able to find it and seek constantly for a new thing to learn.
Well, thank you so much. You're always very insightful, very eloquent about how you speak. I'm gonna leave the Foot guys alone now while they get themselves set up. So thank you for your time.
Mr. Kisarek, how are you doing?
Good.
Well, that's great. Look, Sinners, you're going to be the major. This event, what does this mean to the boys?
I mean, you was kind of lucky because of Tapsen, Mr. Tapsen, uncle. But yeah, we made it.
Well, look, I don't think this is the thing. When we've got 32 teams at the majors now, right? I was looking at a lot of your games. You guys have played a shitload of Counter-Strike because you're either grinding the online stuff or you're playing those LAN events where there's just non-stop games. You're going into this event where there's two really good teams, right? You got NAVI, you got Vitality, but everybody else, you got to feel like they're beatable, right?
Yeah, like every team is beatable, but not Vitality for me. We are just another level of CS right now. There is no tier 1, it's strict, there is only Vitality on the top. So I think we can make it like through the playoffs, I would say.
I looked at your first games against GamerLegion, right? You guys played them a couple of times back at the Parkin Challenge. So it's a familiar opponent for you guys. And then in terms of the rest of the group you guys are in, I agree. I think that third spot, even maybe the second spot, it feels really open. So is everybody feeling good? Is there still jet lag? How's everyone feeling?
No, we was not sleeping during the flight, so everyone just go sleep like I know like 10 p.m. So that was fine for us when you came.
Perfect.
We are ready.
Nice. All right, that's great news. All right, who should I talk to?
I think it's gonna be funny with Jordan.
See, because he was looking away, trying not to draw your attention.
Bro, he's Minister of Macedonia. If you gonna
Mr. Macedonia.
Bro, don't trust these words. All the time he's saying like Macedonia is the best Coca-Cola in Macedonia, bro. Make an interview with him.
The best Coca-Cola, you said.
Yeah, ask him.
All right, here we go. Stress and Sir, hello.
Hello.
I don't think we've ever officially spoken before.
No.
Unless I played a FaZe at Pug against you at some point or with you, but I don't think that's ever happened. Maybe it has. I'm a bit of a bot, so you're lucky to avoid me out there. Coca-Cola, what's the deal?
Yes, Coca-Cola is the best Coca-Cola in the world, in Macedonia, in my country. So
Why?
Why? Because the taste is awesome, you know.
Have you gone to the museum here?
No. But I don't need to go.
But I have a proposal for you. I have never been there, but apparently they've got Coca-Cola from all over the world there. So you could actually put it to the test.
Maybe.
They might have Macedonian Coke.
There is no chance like Macedonian. So guys, don't go there. Just come to my country and you will drink the best Coca-Cola in the world.
Wow, you guys should get sponsored by Coca-Cola.
I hope one day we're gonna get like sponsor with Coca-Cola, but right now it's tough.
You're moving in the right direction though, right? This is, so your current sponsors probably won't be happy, but the upsell that you're going for right now, I like it. I like what you're aiming for here. Do you agree with Kisarek? You guys reckon you can make the playoffs?
Yes, we are just happy that we made playoffs. So I hope we're gonna beat GamerLegion, and then after we are playing against NAVI or I don't know who. So yeah, we
Probably
are just
NAVI.
happy. Yeah, we are happy.
Okay, so I saw you started on social media, you started the hashtag Justice for Kixon?
No, I didn't.
I thought, he was saying the Macedonian Coke's the best as well, Do you have a good relationship with Kixon? Do you know him?
Yes, he's my very good friend. He's living like 5 minutes from me. So we are almost best friends.
So have you gone out for dinner since he got kicked and he gave you all the goss?
Yes, we had the dinner just when he came to Rio, and he gave me the best goals. So,
well, can you share it with us?
No one's watching. No one is watching. He told me just to don't give up. So we will try to do it, and he told me that I have a lot of bright futures. So we will see. I don't want to explain anything else.
Okay, all right, fine. All right, well, B6 done now. I'm going to go have a chat with him, but thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Hello. Hey. I was watching your video, mate. I think the people at home enjoyed it. The one where you were in-game leading for those whole rounds. What made you decide that was something you wanted to do?
I feel like this is something that no one is doing on the scene. I feel like nowadays it's like the content itself nowadays about CS is more like fun and stuff, and I'm more like the serious guy to show people how things are actually in the game and how I actually do my things, because I don't think I'm getting such like insight that much. So I feel like it's a good like change of the content that people are posting on CS, circles.
For sure. I guess if people haven't played in even a semi-serious Counter-Strike team, they don't really know what in-game leaders do and the type of output and stuff within a game. So it's a really cool insight, and I think it's cool to watch. But you don't worry that you're going to give away too many things that are special to you in the way you play?
In some way, people are asking me the same questions, and I always answer that I'm always picking the rounds when I feel like they cannot, that see many things and like copy. Also, we have a lot of like keywords that they don't even understand. And I'm just saying something, and they are just assuming like, what might it be? Mm-hmm. So it's like I don't think teams can use it against us, and if they do, unlucky for me.
Fair enough. What do your teammates think about the type of content you're putting out there? You're going to do more of it as well?
I think they like it. They're maybe sometimes making a bit of fun of me. They're like, I'm mostly recording for the highlights, not for the rounds themselves. But I don't make that many highlights, so I needed to do this kind of stuff. And they're, when I have some highlights, they're just asking, are you recording? Are you recording? So, and they kind of started as well, but they are not posting yet. So I maybe pushed them a bit into doing that as well. So I'm kind of happy that they are taking it well, and they don't mind that I'm posting this kind of stuff online, and they kind of want to get involved in it as well. So that's good.
Okay, nice. All right. I guess the tournament overall, you guys, GamerLegion first game, and I was just discussing that Kisarek, he reckons that you guys there's a chance to make the playoffs. I kind of agree, because at the moment, the field here, most of the teams are in a similar type of level. How do you feel?
I feel the same actually. This is like the best opportunity for us to make some damage. It's not like the real tier 1, like legit tier 1 event. There are some really good teams, NAVI and Vitality, for example, but the other teams are like on, I would say, like very similar level. So if we come up with our S game, I feel like we can make the playoffs. But you know, it depends. The other teams are also not bad. Like for example, GamerLegion that we are starting again. They're like a good team as well, but I think we are on the same level as them. So it's gonna be like who's gonna sleep better, I would say, that at that day. So we'll see.
Okay. A quick question regarding what comes next as well, because once you finish here, the major starts within about 2 weeks, essentially, right? So you're going to travel home. What are Sinners doing between now and the major starts? Is there a boot camp? Have you guys already been playing enough? Maybe you take some time off. What's going to happen?
I think we'll take some time off after this tournament. Depends what kind of result we'll have. If we're gonna go to, I don't know, playoffs or some deeper run, I think we'll have some more time off. But we are planning kind of boot camp before the major. So we focus, like our focus is only for the major. So we come home, we'll have like 2 days of rest, and then we go either like start playing a bit online into boot camp, and then we go major, or we just go insta boot camp into major.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for your time, Matt. I won't hold you for too much longer. Should I talk to any of your other teammates before I say goodbye? I spoke with Kisarek. I spoke with Stressen. It's just going to be a Moto or a Shock, and I'd probably just ask him about his Deagle, really.
I think you should. I think you should, because there's no one who has better Deagle in the scene.
I kind of agree.
I think it's real.
Okay. Hello. Do you think that you have the best Deagle in the world?
No.
Top 5?
Top 10.
Top 10. Okay. Who else in the top 10?
Saiu, for example.
Okay, that's a fair one. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Who else? Is Nico's Deagle, is it still good?
Of course, Nico.
You think it's still good?
He can sometimes, throw some run from the back, but I think he's doing good.
Okay, all right. So listen, mate, I asked about what comes after the major, and I also spoke about the teams and stuff that you're going to be playing here. So I'll keep one last serious question for you. What's the goal for Sinners at this event? Have you guys said, let's just come here and see what happens? Have you said, we want to win a game or two? Or is it more like depending on how we play and who we play?
I mean, we take it more like a preparation for major, so we don't like set like goal, like specific goal, like to make playoffs or something. We just want to like test our like things and hopefully play the best game we can, and like to see how we actually goes against teams like this. So I think this is like the main goal for us, to prepare for major.
Okay, well, good luck in the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, I may as well talk to Moto now as well. I've spoken to everybody else. Did you teach Regali everything he knows?
No.
Did he teach you everything you know?
Yeah, he teach me.
I see you in the warm-up server deathmatch all the time.
Yes, I'm playing a lot. I'm aiming for 1k kills per day, yes. But sometimes I am doing less. Doesn't matter. Just when I feel it, I do 1k.
Okay, yeah, nice. So anything you want to say to the Romanian fans back at home?
In Romanian or in...
You can do whatever you want, mate. Look, they're either going to love it or they're going to hate it. Depends on what you say. And if you say in Romania, I don't know what you said, so go nuts.
I love you guys. Thank you for watching me and supporting me.
Perfect. That was in English. I even understood that one. All right, good luck, boys. Thanks for the time.